Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. Welcome. Massive London derby today. West Ham versus Arsenal. Form says one thing, history says another, but this fixture's got a bit of a habit of flipping the script. So you never really know what we're going to get from this. You never really know how it's going to go down, and I guess that's why we love football. I know it's annoying, it's nerve-wracking, it's horrible to watch sometimes. We've not had a great season, but if it was straightforward and you won everything, it wouldn't be as entertaining, would it? It's one of them things, isn't it? I mean, I wish I could fast forward to today. I said yesterday in the group chat, I said that I don't even want to watch this game, let alone do the live stream. So I'm going to be a bag of nerves. It's not going to be great. Obviously, on my own, Connor's on holiday. Anton's out and about. Russ is down there doing his duty for the club. So yeah. So let's see. Michael, afternoon, mate. We're doomed, Captain. We're doomed, I tell you. Nuno will sit back. It will relegate us. Now it's shit or bust time. Look, we sat back against City. We got a half decent result for that. So, yeah, let's have a look. Talibo in, Pablo out by the look of it, 3 at the back. That is what I would have done. I would have gone for 3 at the back based on our based on how we played against City. When we played 3 at the back, that'd be great. If we could replicate that performance. It doesn't look good though, does it? I mean, across 154 competitive meetings, Arsenal have 75 wins and we've got 38. But, you know, we have taken 2 of the last 4 meetings. So a lot of history in the clubs as well. This will not be the last time you hear me use this stat today. We were the last team to beat them at Highbury and the first team to beat them at the Emirates. So there's history there. But get in the comments, let me know where you're watching from today. Before we get the lineup, I won't ask you for your score predictions because, you know, that could change a lot. Who's your key man today? Who you're watching? Who you're keeping your eye on? Who do you think is going to be the difference maker for us? Johnny, thanks for your service, Johnny. Parachute. My granddad was a power as well, mate. So thank you very much. Takes a lot of balls to be jumping out of aeroplanes. Thank you very much, Johnny. Let's hope history books align for today's date. Let's hope indeed, mate. And thank you very much again for your service, buddy. Could be one of them days, couldn't it? Could be great. Could be terrible. It's one of them things. It's one of them things, isn't it? Pablo should not start. I've been defending Pablo a lot recently, but I am inclined to agree with you. Although he offers us a lot of energy closing down. 46 years ago today, we beat him at Wembley and I was there. FA Cup final, yes, we did. Fantastic. So I would love to see West Ham win an FA Cup in my lifetime. I know we had the European Conference League, which I'm grateful for. I am grateful for that. There's something special about the FA Cup, isn't there? I'd like to see West Ham win an FA Cup. I would like to see that. Let's hope boys can pull on that spirit today and get things going. Russ has told me today that it is grey and overcast down south. I wouldn't know. I'm in sunny Manchester, and it actually is sunny. For a change, I like to pull my little curtain there. I'm right next to the window, so I like to pull a little curtain so that it takes a lot of the glare out the the camera. I've got the Forest Newcastle game on at the moment as well. Still 0-0. Second half's just resumed for me anyway. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I mean, you've got to look at that the Fulham game, the Arsenal Fulham game. Arsenal finished on a massive XG. Obviously, XG isn't everything, but it's not good, is it? Not good. Right. Have a look. So our head-to-head last 37 meetings, Arsenal have got 26 wins. We've got 5, and there were 6 draws. There's an average goals per game of 2.8 per match. So you got to think, we're either going to close them out and we're going to be in with a chance, or we're going to get absolutely walloped. That's how I feel about today. That's how I feel about today. Spurs beat a walking Villa side there and getting nothing against Leeds or Chelsea. I tend to agree with that as well. Maybe not the Chelsea, but the Leeds. Leeds are still capable of qualifying for European football, I believe, especially with Palace losing today. I think that opens the door for them. So, well, actually, Palace are drawing at the moment, I think. But yeah, I don't think Leeds are going to lay down at all. What do you think about Wan-Bissaka? Walker-Peters is starting ahead of Wan. I haven't seen a lineup yet, mate. I'll have a look though. We'll have a look. It'll probably be X where I get that first, to be fair. Trudge afternoon, mate. And yeah, and Frog. Sorry, mate. I know you popped that in there as well. I didn't really acknowledge you. How disrespectful of me. Thank you, Frog. West Ham Network OG. Right, let's see. What have we got here? Oh, how are we all feeling about today? We tried to do a live stream the other night. Gift of the Gab was supposed to be we're supposed to do a positive gift of the gab the other day, but I kind of descended that into chaos by complaining about the stadium and the board and the players and our transfer business. So I'm sorry, everyone. Right, let's see. We don't need a lineup. No, we'll do a one. Yeah. It's Walker-Peters has been playing really well recently. I will say that. So I wouldn't be opposed to the idea. But I we are playing 3 at the back apparently. So yeah, we are going 3 at the back, but I'm not surprised. It's the best thing to do, really. Wan-Bissaka. I covered a bit the other day about Diouf, and I think I'm in the unpopular minority where I would probably bring Wan-Bissaka in on the right and pop Walker-Peters on the left. I think that Diouf had a stinker the other day, but then Alex did point out, and he's 100% correct. This is the kind of game where Diouf will absolutely love. He'll absolutely relish it. Oh, nice little coffee, because that's going to help. Everton fighting for Euro place. Last game against Spurs could be handy. 100%. 100%. GP, how you doing, mate? Did you know Mads is only 5'6" tall? Yeah, and I think he probably weighs about the same as a soggy pair of my boxer shorts. My boxer shorts after the marathon, I reckon they weigh the same amount as Mads. Shocking, but what's his name? My brain's gone. Jimmy Walker, one of my favourite West Ham keepers. He was about 4 foot nothing, weren't he? Dreading it. Josiah, thanks for joining in, mate. I am too. Problem with 5 at the back is that you may as well say it's 6 as Souček will get drawn back and leave midfield wide open. 100%. 100%. It's not good. So coffee enema last month. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is in for KWP, apparently. Let's see. Back three, yeah, but we did well against City with the back three. So I get it. It makes some sense to me. It does make some sense to me. If you get something out of today, I think you stay up, defeat, and I think it's going to be too much to overcome. I think it's going to be a problem. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but the Arsenal lineup today apparently is going to be Raya, Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, White, Lewis Skelly, Rice, Eze, Trossard, Gyökeres, and Saka, apparently. But we'll see. Granules or powder. Stop your bitching, girls. Mavropanos, free roaming. Going to go forward and score a screamer. Get in, Tobes. Fucking love it. Love it. You've been on that fucking single barrel select again, ain't ya? Come on, West Ham. Going for a 1-1 draw. Let's hope. Afternoon, Nigel. Just joining in, mate. Crosshammers, how we doing, mate? Dreading it? Me too. Adama must play. At least it will give him something to think about. Bowen has lacked energy the last 4 weeks. You can't drop Bowen. Cannot drop Bowen. I know he's our captain. I know there's been issues, but no, I wouldn't drop Bowen. I wouldn't drop Bowen. Maybe play Adama in a 10. I don't know, but I wouldn't drop Bowen. I don't think you can. Drop him, to be fair. If we lose today, do you think it is over, everyone? Do you think it is over for us if we lose today? Nescafe Zero coffee is powdered. I love that stuff to drink. Yeah, but what's it like going up your ass? How did you feel after your coffee, Edema? More to the point. I hope it served a purpose. God, there's some fucking weirdos on X, isn't there? There we go. Yeah, that seems to be confirmed. Adama in the 10. Sounds like you've been on the single barrel. I'd rather him in the 10 than dropping Bowen, mate. I would rather him in the 10. I actually don't think it would be that bad. I think if he could, him and Somerville would switch out. It would confuse the defence a bit. It would cause a bit of trouble. You go from defending a big lump to quick little fucker like Jimmy. Who knows? I think it's over if you lose. You've got something. We will not beat Leeds, and you will go. There's part with belief. Yeah, I reckon so. Leeds beating Spuds is the big one, regardless of how today goes. Yeah, and Okafor's injured, and Daniel Farker's not well, and there's some other fucking shit going on. You can't ask the question if we lose today, we're down. Have to wait and see Spuds' result tomorrow. We lose and they win, then yeah, it's done. If we lose today, I don't think it matters if Spurs don't beat Leeds. Neither do I, to be fair. Stefan, how we doing, mate? We had a different local team this week. Afternoon, Ben. Different take from me this weekend. Played Vets game, which included 3 gunners. Had to have another match pint, and we wished each other well as they laughed at me. Nah. Well, I hope you enjoyed the game. What was the score? Did you get on the score sheet? How did you get on? I'm praying we can have last laugh. I'm sure we will. We'll go to the last day, I think. I hope it doesn't, but yeah, I think you're right. Leeds beat United away. Can't see Spurs beating Leeds. No, you're right. Leeds don't travel to the capital very well though. But I do, yeah, I do think, all jokes aside, I do think Daniel Farke's gonna suss Tottenham out, and I think that's gonna put them back in their place. I think they've got a bit of false confidence from a couple of, they got a touch against Villa last week. Villa, the team that Villa fielded last week was absolute fucking travesty, in my opinion. So yeah, and the Wolves game, I think this will firmly put Spurs back in their box. All right, Steve. Spuds barely beat Wolves. 100%, you're right. They did look good against Brighton, and they looked all right in flashes against Villa. But I will say Villa only had a couple of shots on target, and they scored one of them. So Spurs are crap at home. Let's hope it stays that way. I've been a fan 56 years, and I've seen us pull off extraordinary results in the past. Yep, that is 100% a possibility. And like I said, football would be shit if you knew the results of every game, wouldn't it? Like, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be good. This is probably the wrong time of the season for this. But what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? What have we got here? Is this real? Herman, I don't know if this is real. This is unconfirmed. What I'm saying. �𝗏𝗀𝗁, Wan-Bissaka, Disasi, Todibo, Mavropanos, Diouf, Souček, Fernandez, Bowen, Somerville, and Tati. On the bench, Areola, Walker-Peters, Kilman, Wilson, Pablo, Magassa, Scholes, Potts, and Kante. Again, I'm not sure if that's real. I'll try get that confirmed. Let's see if I can get that confirmed. 1 second. Where are we gone? My concern is even if we stay up, what happens next season with fire sale? Look, there was a great video the other day I watched. It was a bit of sobering content, if I'm honest. Bit of sobering content. That basically we're fucked. But what you've got, but what they did point out, it wasn't an idiot either. It was the lad who brought Sunderland a few years ago, who maybe he's an idiot. He basically said that he believes that Kretinsky is playing a game with Sullivan, and that it sounds to me like Sullivan has tried to mug the wrong bloke off this time. And I keep on comparing the two of them. You've got David Sullivan out of his free will, Trotter's independent van, flogging pairs of used tights and, knickers and stuff like that, with this investigation apparently looming over him. And then you've got Kretinsky, who's a man in a big tower. And he's got wealth beyond anything Sullivan could ever comprehend. I think that this could be a moment where the tables turn. It sounds like he might try and dilute Sullivan's shares. So basically, if Kretinsky turns around, if this massive financial shortfall that we've got is, if so, they've already said they've signed a letter of intent to say that they will fill that gap financially themselves out of their own pockets. If Kretinsky turns around and says, right, I'm going to front up half of that now, and David Sullivan, who apparently, I'm not sure, he might have, but apparently doesn't have access to that kind of cash quickly, because all his assets are all, they're all tied up. It's all tied up in assets, his money. Whereas Kretinsky can get massive amounts of money at his disposal. He's got a lot of good relationships with banks and stuff. So it sounds like if Sullivan was to not be able to put the money in, then Kretinsky could put the money in for Sullivan and dilute his shares. So that is what they hypothesized could be the long-term goal of Kretinsky. And if that's the case, then he would take control of the club. Whether or not that's true, who knows? But it's nice to see that there may be something at play here. You got to think Kretinsky's a businessman. He's got a habit of buying distressed assets and flipping them for a profit. When he walked into West Ham, he would have come in with his eyes wide open. There's no way he is going to let his investment diminish. There's no way. So he will have a trick up his sleeve. And let's just hope I'm right about that. Upton Park, 1977, had to beat them to stay up. Scored after 33 seconds. We won 4-2. Anyone in the chat go to that game? Someone scored a 25-yarder. I'll say that live. I was there. I was 15. I was 13. I was at Match John. Great day. Leeds, remember who put you in the championship? It was Spurs at Ellen Road. Payback is a bitch. Come on, you Irons. I prefer Postman Pat over Sullivan, 100%. Johnny, I bet by our like me, you were at the 76 final against Eintracht Frankfurt. That's one of my all-time favourite games I went to too. Gaza, how we doing, mate? How are we doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Then he can't own his boyhood club. I think there's a way for him to do both unless we're in Europe, which isn't going to be happening just yet. As a Gooner, I prayed that we would have wrapped up the league title before we played you and played the second team, so you could have had 3 points and send the Spurs down. A win isn't guaranteed. I know it probably looks like you're going to batter us on paper, but football isn't played on paper, my friend. Yes, Upton Park. They're all up for West Stand. Have a right game. Eintracht game is one of my fondest memories at Upton Park. Great mud bath of the night. No Mav. Yeah, Mavropanos is playing. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to. Bloody hell. Give me 1 second. Let me. I'm on my own today. All right. So, okay, ignore me. Can do. Right, it looks like Russ is in the background, getting his fingers in all the pies, fixing it up, making it look more professional for you, getting a lineup put in there. But the lineup I can see is there is a Mav in the lineup that I can see. Let's have a look what we got. Hermanson, Wan-Bissaka, Disasi, Todibo, Mavropanos, Diouf, Souček, Fernandez, Bowen, Somerville, and Tati. Oh, there he is. Look what Russ has done. Nice one, Russ. Hermanson, Diouf, Disasi, Mavropanos, Todibo, Wan-Bissaka, Souček, Fernandez, Somerville, Bowen, Tati, Areola, Walker, Peters, Kilman, Wilson, Pablo, Nagasa, Scales, Potts, and Kante on the bench. Come on, you Irons. Afternoon, Aaron. How we doing, mate? Lineup just came out. Ethan, as you can see there on the screen, Mavropanos is playing, mate. On edge, we need a point. Need a win or a point. Yep. Newcastle looking good. Long game for you lot next weekend too. 100%. It's not easy. It's not going to be an easy place to go to. St James's Park, one of the best stadiums in the league. I hate playing there. I hate us playing there. Just like I've never played there. I assume, Frog, most of you are younger than me. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. Saw Todibo and assumed we're playing a back three, though. Yep, but we played a back three against City, and that worked out well. Against City. GP, no, just refused to go up, mate. Back five again. Ole. Afternoon, Joe. KWP deserves to play, to be honest. Yep, in my opinion, Trodge, I think you're right as well. Damien will be in the chat soon telling us he's happy Wan-Bissaka's back, though. No idea. It was shit last week when he came on. 100% it was. But this is the kind of game he gets up for, isn't it? Morning, Gaza. Yeah, GP, I'm nervous about playing about 3 or 5 at the back. But again, guys, come on. We did this against City and we look good. So it's not the be-all and end-all, is it? I prefer KWP to Diouf, to be honest. Diouf offers us little crosses, won't get many. Yeah, 100%, mate. I just said, as we started to stream, I said that I would have played Cole Peters out there instead of Diouf, in my opinion. Honestly, I think this is the best lineup. I think so too. Where is Traore? No idea, mate. He's not on there. There's nothing I've seen that he's injured or anything. No idea. It seems crazy, to be fair. Diouf was good versus Saka in England and Senegal. Yep. So I guess Nuno's banking on that. I think Nuno's just finding it hard to drop him. He's got something there. I just think he's been shit lately. Tebo's going to be huge. Helps us play out from the back. He is good at playing out from the back, and that's what I like about him. He's a ball-playing centre-back. Shame has been crap for us. YAWP does not track back. Bowen will be less effective. Yep. That is a problem that I've always noticed when Aaron Wan-Bissaka plays. He gets way too far forward, which can be a help for us, but then Bowen ends up back at right back, and then we lose our main attacking outlet on the right. And although Aaron Wan-Bissaka is good at those recovery tackles, you kind of just feel like they're an accident waiting to happen. Newcastle's had a very good opportunity there, but they've not taken it. They are looking good against Nottingham Forest, who are probably depleted from the other night. Starting to feel confident. Hang on, it's gone again. Might be wind. Maybe you need a coffee enema. I'll put Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the left versus Saka and keep KWP on the right. Yep. Either way, it worked for me. Todd might not be the match as he played since Chelsea. 2-1 win. Haven't taken to score. Go on, Ethan. Fucking love that. Put 20 quid on that prediction. Fucking love that, mate. All the best. All the best. At least it's going with what seems attacking to start with. I suppose that's positive. Yep, it is. I don't expect Diouf to suddenly regain form. 100% trudge. I did a video the other day. I think I might do a bit more of a deep dive into Diouf as well, because I know everyone's been talking about Pablo, but I'm struggling to see. I'm struggling to see the good side of Diouf at the moment. And I was talking to Alex the other night on the Gift of the Gab, and I was saying that kind of I wasn't really having him at the moment. Alex did point out he's very young. He's still learning. I think he's got problems with his positioning, but we brought him to be attacking, and now we're asking him to play defensive. So what can we do? Really, what can we expect of him? Burnley 2, Villa 2. Yep, Burnley look like they've turned a corner, don't they? And fuck Villa after what they did the other week, quite frankly. Fuck them. Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Diouf should give them pressure. Let's hope. I know I'm dreaming, but Saka loses his corner, gets a red. An own goal from Declan Rice, one of our corners. Played in goal, lost 5-2. Don't matter, mate. Don't matter. I was a goalkeeper when I used to play, and sometimes I had shit games. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. But more often than not, fucking shit, to be fair. I was, yeah. Less said about that, the better. No, I had some good days with old Parliamentarians. I had some fucking good days, I did. I had a good pedigree goalkeeping coach. He was England Vets keeper. We used to have a former Rochdale keeper, was our first team keeper. He was fantastic. Used to train with him. He was a good lad. And we had, at the time, Chelsea's women's team, first team keeper. She was training with us as well. So, yeah, good nights down at Coppermill Lane in Walthamstow. Old Parliamentarians. If you're ever about on a Saturday afternoon, want to go watch a bit of football, get down there. There's always games on. Diouf will cook today. Bit more freedom in the back five. Yeah, Alex did say the other day this is the kind of game that Diouf will absolutely lap up. And let's hope that is the case. True more attacking, but we'll get people forward and gamble. I think we will, to be fair. Strike always isolate when we play back three. But Tatty seems to drop and pick the ball up himself anyway. So, I maybe would have gone with Pablo up front if Tatty hadn't been so shit hot the other week, because Tatty just looks like he's cooking. He could have easily had a first half hat trick last week. Pablo will come good in a couple of seasons. Still a kid. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, mate. Someone that agrees with me. He will. I honestly believe that. He'll be good in the Championship, Michael. He will. That's definitely true. Hopefully, Aaron Wan-Bissaka might run down right, might help Bowen out, get into better positions. But often Bowen has to drop back to cover him. So who knows? Hansen scares me. Yep. So does Areola, though. So what do you do? Good point, Ethan. Diouf is more of a wing back, so should improve. We brought him in to be a wing back. I do feel for him, because I'm not saying that I think he's shit. I'm just saying that I don't see what he's offering us in our current system. It's not his fault. Square pegs and round holes. It's not Nuno's fault either, because he's had to come in and manage this Frankenstein's monster of a fucking team. And again, please, none of you ever forget that this was all done by that pompous cunt, fucking Graham Potter. Please never ever forget what he's done to this team. Never ever forget what that man has done to this team. Ridiculous. We need Areola back for this game. He's got T-Rex arms. I don't know. I wouldn't want to change the keeper. I think they're both scary. DF was brought for Potter's system, 100%. Both keepers scare me. Yeah, they scare me as well, Frog. As a Man United supporter, we want Spurs to go down. Come on, you irons. Cheers, James. Your counterpart across the city as well. Pep Guardiola last night as well, giving it the come on, you irons. He loves it, doesn't he? He loves it. But yeah, that was nice to see. Thanks for the support, buddy. Tatty will have a tough day today against Saliba and Gab, but I still back him. Outside the box screamer. Oh, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's get a little poll going. There's a few hundred of you watching. I'm free at the back. Mandy's just joined in. Afternoon, Mandy. I do apologise that you've only just found that out. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, what have we got here? How do we do this? New poll. Get in the polls and enable me, guys. Get in the poll. There we go. Should I have a beer? Type 1 for yes, 2 for no. 1 for yes in the chat or 2 for no in the chat. Let me know whether or not you think I should be having a beer. I might be wrong, but if you win today, do you go above them? I'm not sure. I've been trying to avoid the Premier League table. I fucking hate looking at the Premier League table. Let me just click on see more so that I can get right to the bottom of the fucking table. Yeah, we go above them. We go above them if we win today. So yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Now, guys, I can see some of you responding to my poll. Get in the comments. Give me a 1 if you think I should have a beer. 2 if you think I should abstain and stay sober. You're enabling me. Don't believe it, Mandy. It's going to be a back 8. 100% it is. 100%. Lots of love for Mandy here. Mandy's getting the bubbles in the chat nice and early. Love that, Mandy. Frog, we got Gazza coming through with a 1. Scott's on a 1. Joe's 1. Our Frog. Thoughts on Declan Rice interview saying he doesn't want West Ham relegated because West Ham made him. Fair play to him. I think he talks very well. Who knows yet? Newcastle are 1-0 up. Yep, they are 1-0 up. What is everyone's thoughts on Declan Rice? Because I think he was a great servant for the club. I wish he hadn't have already been flashing his knickers at Arsenal early in the season, but I'm sure we've done it to other players as well. Another one. No game changes on the bench. No, you're not wrong there. I need Stinky Villa to win for a possible treble. Are we currently the most popular club in the league? Winning will stop Arsenal winning the league and send Spurs down. 100%. I think that's what everyone wants, to be fair. Did Everton, Newcastle and Villa? Everton winning, are they? I know Newcastle winning now. Everybody in the fan base in our league wanted them to go down apart from their fans. That's how much they hated, 100%. Declan is a model pro, always says the right thing, 100%. He's very well trained in front of a camera, that's for sure. I think Rice is a rat of a man, to be honest. Was Irish till he became good and it wasn't. Yeah, I'm going to come back to that. Give me 1 second. Gaza, Rice does talk well. I think it's all talk, 100%. Still a traitor. Wouldn't mind having Dex back. I wouldn't mind having him back. Now this, one of my mates is an Arsenal supporter. We were talking about Declan Rice a while ago, and I said to him, enjoy him while he's there because he will fuck off one day. he'll go to Real Madrid or something. And he's going, no, he'll never stay. Like, he loves it. He loves singing North London Forever and stuff like that. And I was like, well, one, you're a South London club who sings North London Forever. So that in itself is fucking moronic. Behave. Grow up, you cunt. Two, how can you expect Declan Rice to say he loves any club? Because he was a passionate Irishman until he realised he was good enough to get in the England team. So fuck off. Have a word with yourself, mate. Give your head a wobble. Huge game for Dio for now. Remember Saka today. Have to get them in. Yeah, 100%. They're all media trained, yeah, but some of them are better than others, aren't they? Some of them are better than others, mate. Antonio was one of the few media training resistant. Him and Cole Palmer, maybe. Cole Palmer is like watching someone interview a fucking dead rat, isn't it? Newcastle win makes it better for us. They'll be safe and the season is over. Let's hope. I think Leeds will win tomorrow. They won't lay down like Villa did. Very good team. They beat us 2-1. Yeah, 100%. All right, let's... what does Connor feel about Rice? Do you know what? I don't think he's ever really... I mean, we've had chats about him, but I don't think he's ever really been that kind of passionate about him. We've got 4 votes telling me to have a beer. I will have a beer. I will have a beer. I don't think he was best impressed. Don't think he was best impressed at all, to be honest, mate. And neither would you be if you were Irish, I guess. If there's any Irish supporters in the chat, get in and let us know your feelings on Declan Rice, but I would not be impressed. I wouldn't be impressed. If they can beat us at 2-1 Old Trafford, they'll do that lot, 100%. I think that. Newcastle going for Europe, kid. Who knows? Who knows? North London Forever is the most horrible, cringiest song I've ever heard. I take the Eastern out of me is almost as bad. No offense to anyone. Nah, I like it, but I wouldn't want it anywhere near the stadium. And that's no offense to mate who wrote the song. It's no offense. Everton are 2-2, by the way. Villa are 2-2. Everton, Palace is 2-2, and Newcastle currently winning 1-0. I wouldn't want it anywhere near the stadium. It's me too, Trudge. Do you think Fernandes would be good replacement for Casemiro? Play with Kobe Mano. Link to him. I think he's going PSG personally, mate. Cheers. Yeah. I think I'm back on that. Sounds good on any lip readers in the house. It's probably for the best, to be fair. Probably for the best. We need the guy in the corner signing. There's no one that could sign me, mate. No sound, bro. Only blame Rice, Trudge. What I was basically saying is that I about the football songs, I think North London Forever is a cringy song. They're not even from North London. They shouldn't pretend to be from North London. They shouldn't be proud of a heritage that isn't theirs. They're trying to falsify their history to make themselves feel like a big historic club. They're not. You know, you've got songs like I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, Blue Moon, You'll Never Walk Alone, Marching On Together. Arsenal supporters need to give the red a wobble. It's disgraceful, to be fair. Like, it's cringy. It is cringy. I like Take the East End Out of Me, but I wouldn't want it anywhere near the stadium because it is, in a footballing sense, it is cringe. It's not a terrace song. It's a good song, but it's not a terrace song. Keep it away. Keep it away. I also, talking about Declan Rice, my problem was the fact that he had already kind of made arrangements before the end of the season. Reminds me when my ex starts talking. No sound. Yep. Lip read him and he said UFOs are real. I do believe in UFOs. Does anyone else believe in UFOs? Let's get a UFO chat going. Come on, guys. Just on the Rice ambition point, he should have went City, could have won a lot already. I think he wanted to stay in London. Bayern, I think. I get that. Could have been putting family first, 100%. Gaza. We don't know. He would have won more stuff at Bayern for sure. That is for sure. Ain't they part of North London? Yep, but they're from South London originally. So singing a song, about North London forever when their history isn't even in North London forever. Cheers, Jay. That'll be the straw that broke the camel's back. That's the last vote. Will get me drinking a Stella. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'll have a little bit of water and then I'll get a can going. I'll get a can of Nelson out of the fridge. Start shadow boxing in the living room. Just to be annoying. Why did they have to change the name of UFO to UAP? Yeah, I don't care. It'll always be a UFO to me. But I agree. UFO, there's nothing wrong with that. It is exactly as it says on the tin, isn't it? Unidentified flying object. And you can tell that Donald Trump's in trouble as well at the moment because he's releasing loads of files about the UFOs, isn't he? So he was like, shit, the Epstein files are coming on top. Let's invade Iran quickly. And now that's kind of died off a bit. He's like, oh, shit, let's release the UFO files. See what we can do with that. Just to be annoying, it is just to be annoying. Game starts 1:30 a.m. in Australia. I have work in the morning. Come on, you ones, please make my tiredness worthwhile. That's dedication, mate. I hope it pays off. Originally Woolwich. Yep, there we go. I get where you're coming from, Trudge. Even Rice went Chelsea. I get it as a Chelsea fan, Chelsea lad, just going to pick them pricks. It really got me sour. I just didn't like the fact it was arranged before we went. Did you think if you lose today, then it's finished? I don't know. It depends on the Leeds game, to be fair. It depends. But Green Street was Essex up to 65. And we had East London on the badge. Yeah, but it's not as bad as South London. I mean, we originated in the docks, didn't we? We originated in East London. So we didn't move to Essex and then start singing Essex Forever or something like that, did we? And then obviously it became part of East London. Lots of parts of Essex became East London, like Leighton. I think Whips Cross, when I was born there, was part of Essex, I think. I hope not, by the way. Let's hope not. Rubbish UFO files, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, 100%. It would be jokes if it was more like the X-Files, wouldn't it? If there was just some absolute crazy shit that come out of there. Like, it just sounds like someone's been video recording the club's kicking out of Bolton, to be fair. Mate, that lineup's dog shit. I think it's the best one we could have out today, but leave it out. Thanks for joining in, mate. Always blurry, low-grain flashes, haha. Sounds like most of my videos, mate, to be fair. The fucking muted mic, nothing makes any sense. Chief a bit closer than Woolwich, to be fair, exactly. Christ channel's gone downhill now, talking about UFO and Trump. Why not? Why not? Building a bit of... I've got to be on this fucking stream until the game finishes, Nathan, so you can fuck off. Talking well, you would have thought they'd have better evidence if true by now. Yeah, but it's hard to tell, innit? Especially with AI now. You never know what you're gonna. You never know what's real and what's not anymore. It's difficult, innit? Especially with AI. But I think there's way too much. There's way too much out there. It's the same as the sea. Like, you've got to think there's fish at the bottom of the ocean you ain't ever seen before. There's so much space out there that it's very unlikely that we're the only. I'm not saying there's like aliens wandering around anywhere. And maybe the aliens are responsible for those twats singing North London Forever when they're from South London. Maybe it's them responsible for the cringy Arsenal supporters singing North London Forever. Who knows? But there's got to be something out there, isn't there? Got to be something out there. You need to do something about that goal difference. It could come down to that. If it comes down to goal difference, we're fucked. We're already fucked if it comes down to that. Unless it's a trickle disclosure, I'm pretty sure it is. We ain't fixing goal difference now. Exactly. No. We got one of them South Londoners in the chat here. We've got one of them South Londoners here. I have more faith in little green men than heavenly bodies. Yeah, I agree with that as well, Michael. I agree with that. Do agree with that. Carl Irons. You heard it here first, 2-2 today. Let's hope he's going for a Desmond. Let's hope, Nathan. And I hope you lot can stuff them Spurs on Monday night. 16 goals behind Forest. Needs 6-0, 6-6, 4-0. Yeah. AI can influence social media with false scenarios. It's scary. It is very scary. And if you want something even scarier than that for your rabbit hole, Mandy, have a Google into algorithm predictions, because that is crazy. When you think that your TV and your phone are listening to you, it's actually a lot more scary. Your devices aren't listening to you. It's just there's an algorithm that's so in tune with your thinking that it anticipates what you want before you know. Nottingham Forest have just equalised. Great goal. Arsenal FC found in Woolwich 1886 by munitions workers in the Royal Arsenal Armament Factory. Originally named the club based on South East London before moving to Highbury in 1913. For all you Arsenal supporters who have only been supporting the club for 10 years, there's your history. I saw a UFO once. It was night. It was long, shaped like a cigar, and had two orbs at the base. Did Jim fix it for you to see a UFO, TP? You went on Jim will fix it and he let you see a UFO. 16 goals behind Forest. Yeah, exactly. Late equaliser for Forest was a good goal, wasn't it, as well? Kind of danced through there. North London forever, even though I live 10 minutes from the West Ham ground. So you're probably actually even closer to your Arsenal's actual home than you are your actual stadium at the moment. Take a draw, I'll take a draw. Everyone is drawing. Yep. I saw a light shining bright past my window late at night. Probably your stalker, mate. Could have been a witch with a flashlight. Fleshlight? Could have been a witch with a flashlight or a flashlight. Who knows? In today's world, what is real and what is AI? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Probably Trudge. Now then. Yeah, it's difficult to tell, isn't it? It's difficult to tell. It is difficult to tell, isn't it? All right. Okay, mate. So, that's the end of my coffee there. That's the end of my coffee, which means beer o'clock is drawing ever closer. Let me see how we're doing on likes. See you stingy fuckers have been doling out the likes today. Let's see. 376 watching. 70 of you have liked it. Thank you to the 70. And what the fuck is going on to the rest of you? Get your likes in, you slags. You should get a Fleshlight sponsorship. Imagine me trying to fucking trying to show how you use it on me and Connor on Gift of the Gab. We're a Fleshlight. Oh, fucking hell, lightsaber ones. I think you're winning today. I've got a good feeling for you. Cheers, mate. I hope so. Just to make it clear, if we get relegated, we do not want any sympathy from other fans. If we go, we deserved it 100%, and I wouldn't even mind it, to be fair. I don't want it. I don't want to go down. Going back to Fleshlights. No, I don't want to get relegated. But I just... but if we went down, it wouldn't be the worst case scenario for me. I think there's plenty of positives that could come of it. Oh, no, the night number on the attack again here. Nope. Looks like that's coming to nothing. We don't focus on the same rank. Best brother, I'll raise your prediction, give you 5-0. Behave yourself, Nathan. Don't you want to leave it out? Trudge. Mandy, you wouldn't get any from me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Vegeta, phones certainly do listen. You can speak about holiday and suddenly that country appears on your phone. That is because of the algorithm, mate. Google it. Have a little look at it. Have a little look at it, son. I think you go down, you'll come straight back up anyway because of parachute payment, where we've got £140 million hole to fill at the moment. So yeah, 1 second. Got someone trying to call me. Stream buddy. Here we go. But yeah, let's hope you're right. Definitely Ian Low. Nathan's got his taunts ready. Nathan loves it, really. He can say what he wants. He's a closet West Ham fan. He is. He is a closeted West Ham fan. We lost our league position to when Nuno took over Brentford and Leeds games, to be honest, 10 weeks ago. Had us down. We got shafted by VAR in the Nottingham Forest game, in the Brighton game, to name two. Even if you say it levelled out with the handball at Everton, we should have had a penalty there as well. We didn't get it. So, yeah, we've been shafted this season anyway. Yeah, Nuno's made a few mistakes, but look at what he had to work half the season without a coaching team. He was using under-21 coach. I can make excuses for him. I won't try and make excuses for him, but yeah. Afternoon, Ben, my boy. Feeling positive today. Let's go. Love that. That's our job, mate. How you doing? You all right, matey? Is that the championship calling you? No, it wasn't. It was your mum. Hi, mate. Disappointed for West Ham this season. 100%. 100%. Is Fleshlight better than your own hand? I understand they are. I wouldn't buy one, but if there's anyone from Fleshlight looking to sponsor anyone, you can you can always get in touch. You can sponsor our gift of the gab, and we'll have a chat about the about Fleshlights. As far as I understand, they're gentle, vibraty, suctiony things, from what I understand. 22 points lost from winning positions under Nuno. Yeah, I get that. Mandy wants to know. Nathan, guess what my favourite chocolate bar is? Come on, Nathan. Guess what my favourite chocolate bar is? Go on. I'd love to know. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. Is it a bounty? What, because the veins? From Marseille, Sport Hammers. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff, mate. It's a timeout. It's going in timeout. It's caramel. Snickers as it's not like you. Oh, man. I reckon yours is a Kit Kat, Nathan, and even 4 fingers ain't enough for you. Galaxy. What have we got here? Right, there we go. Vegeta, all part of being a hammer, you're not wrong. Curly Whirly, love a Curly Whirly. Curly Whirlies are elite. Peanut butter Kit Kat, now sounding like Hammer's chat. No, it's not sounding like Hammer's chat. It is definitely, especially not Hammer's chat this week. It's not sounding like Hammer's chat. It's not sounding like Hammer's chat. I'm fucking boring anyway. They do the biscuit chat on Hammer's chat, don't they? I am fucking boring. I'm a slag for a chocolate digestive. I'm happy with that. Chocolate digestive is there any way to level up a good chocolate digestive? In fact, my missus and my kids made a chocolate digestive and Oreo cheesecake yesterday. I've got that sitting in the fridge. That'll be nice. Toblerone. They've nicked the triangles out of the Toblerone, the cheeky fuckers. They've nicked that. Connor, how we doing, mate? How are we doing all the way from the other side of the world? Thank you for putting your mental health at risk to join in. I said the other day in the group chat, I don't even fucking want to watch this game today. And yet here I am streaming it. Little rum and raisins worth a punt. Oh, rum and raisins. I have to have a look at that. Forest 1-1 Newcastle. Yeah, it's in stoppage time at the moment. Toblerone. Yeah, they took the piss though, didn't they? Because they removed the triangle. Yes, get a dark chocolate one, digestive. Yeah, why not? Why not? Dark chocolate digestives level up. Yeah, mate. I had a full West Ham detox all week. This may not be the time to bring back your detox, mate. How's your holiday going? Everyone, get in the comments. Connor's there. He's normally here with me, but there he is in the comments. He's that a cute little dog, and he's got fucking pint of Guinness on the go there, isn't he? Pint of Guinness. Shall I have a Guinness for Connor instead of a Stella? Maybe. Every game's a draw. All the games are a draw today. This is the omen. Let's hope. Let's kick off 4:30, mate. Let's hope. Oh, I think I need to get some music or something to go in the background when I have a drink, so it's not just dead silence. Wish I was having fun. Shame football is soon. Yeah, exactly that. It is gonna fucking ruin my weekend. Connor, some love for Connor there from GP. Note Stella all the way. Let's do it. Let's fucking have it. 1 second. Let's have a look. So we're gonna have to have a little look at me having a drink. This 1 second. VAR complete, lads. Oh, I love that. Freddy the Frog cost 5 pence when it started. Now a little bit of chocolate is 85p. Yep. Fucking inflation. Guinness too heavy for the football. Probably true, to be fair. Connor is more handsome than Stell, Anton, and Gonzo. What, put together? Like if Stell, Gonzo, and Anton were one thing, you'd have someone you couldn't understand that wouldn't stop talking. Well, a draw match is enough. Yep. You need to win today. Put the pressure on them tomorrow because I think they'll. If you win, they won't be as comfortable if you lose. Yeah, but Leeds are going to absolutely batter them anyway. I think draw is enough. If Spurs draw or lose, yep. Connor, a bit Gaelic for you. I'm not going to try and announce it. Wouldn't bank on it though. All the best today. Hoping we can beat Spurs tomorrow night. Yep, thanks, mate. We're all Leeds supporters tomorrow night. Ben took one sip and passed out. Nah, mate. What else right now? Just hoping for a fair ref. Whenever I watch Arsenal this season, I seem to get every thing. Yep, 100% you're not wrong. Thanks. Holiday going great. Been great for distracting me. Kickoff's 11:30 p.m. my time, and off on a trip first thing. So gonna try not to have it ruin my week. Honestly, if it's going really bad, just fucking tune out at half time, mate. Go to bed. Honestly. Well, he's GP. Take what we can get, but Leeds beating Spurs is the big one. 100%. You're not wrong. Connor, go. That's the plan. Yeah, that's what makes sense. That is what makes sense, mate. Just leave it if you need to. Why have Sky Sports News put Humpty O'Hara on the show? About time his channel had neutral for next place. Don't you think that Jamie O'Hara is the most idiotic twat that to commentate on any fucking football show? Anyone confident here? I'm confident. Get in the chat. Let us know who's confident. We're going to win today because I've seen a bit of confidence. Have we got another dodgy ref? Probably. A few weeks back we were. No lol, he's the pits. Uh-oh. Let's see who is the ref for today's game. It's going to be fucking ridiculous, isn't it? The bookies have given West Ham a 16% chance of winning and a 22% chance of the draw. So that's something. Confidence rating 0 to 10. 5. I'll give it a 5. Leeds beating Spurs tomorrow. We'll have them full of confidence. We'll have their confidence shot again going into the Chelsea game. Chelsea getting a point against Leeds yesterday, and Chelsea do always raise their game against Tottenham, so it's not over yet. Abby, for me, she said she would go down for handing out Moyes. We should go down for handing out Moyes. Fucking hell. 3 was referring to O'Hara as the pits. He is the absolute pits. He is that. I've never seen somebody who rates himself so highly. He thinks he's had the career of David Beckham, doesn't he? Absolute tosser he is. If VAR strikes us today, I'll be very sus. Yep, 100%. Confidence rating 5 out of 10. Yeah, I'm going with you. 5 out of 10. Can't see you losing a win. Probably not, but hopeful for you. Cheers, mate. We're going to win today, Connor. This is the stuff legends are made of. 2-1, Bowen getting the winner. Love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. Right? Declan Rice picks the ball up on the halfway line for Arsenal, turns and just fucking thundercunts one in the top bins for an own goal and then celebrates. That'd be some scenario, wouldn't it? We'll see if the ref allows Arsenal to get away with it all today. Also, ref no matter the game's corrupt. Ref gets it right. VAR changes it. VAR got 2 right in the Bournemouth Fulham game yesterday, though. I will say that 5 would be a draw. Yeah, I fancy a 5. Dark arts, professional fouls, etc. That's what's going to happen. Holding in the boxes, wasting time. Ditto Trodge. That's the stuff, Gaz J. Yep, Gazza knows what it's all about. Can see a 0.22. Yep, I reckon it's going to be a Desmond as well. I do reckon it's going to be a Desmond as well. With Arsenal set pieces, Nuno with a back 3 instead of putting Areola in goal. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some things to be worried about. 2-2 would be epic. It would be epic. Right, let's find out. As far as I know, I'm doing the whole watch along for you lot. So now I expect to see everyone just leave the watch along. Fuck, putting up with Ben for a fucking hour and a half. As far as I know, it is just me for the it's just me for the watch along. But I am just texting Anton to conflab. Let's find out. Offside rule needs to change to be our players' feet offside. Yeah, 100%. Tatty, you had to feel for him the other day. He's fucking cooking though, isn't he? I mean, come on, like some days it's just not your day. Last week was not his day against Brentford, but fuck me, there's something coming from him, isn't there? There is something coming from him. I do like our offensive Bowen, Tatty and Jimmy. Just hoping the wing backs can make something happen. Yeah, be interesting. Please, Lord, Tutor will be immense. I would love that as well. Banter the Goat, cheers, Ethan. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Get the scores in time, Ben. It is indeed. Come on, get the scores in. What are your score predictions, you slags? Get them in. Pablo is worse. Pablo's worse for the offsides. He's just got the touch of just got the touch of a unnamed Premier League club owner, hasn't he? Hammer don't like button. Exactly that. Because I had a go at you like a little while ago. Oh, sorry, just gloating there. Get the scores in. Get the scores in. But I had a go at everyone a little while ago about the state of the likes on this channel. And let's see. Has it improved? We were on 70 likes back then. We have got at current 365 of you watching, 79 likes. Got 9 likes since I had a go at everyone. 364 of you, and only 79. It's only 80 of you. Thank you, whoever that was. Only 80 of you are enjoying this stream. Am I that much of a twat? Am I not even worth a little click of that fun button? 2-1 win for the Mighty Hammers. Yes, mate. Let's do it. 2-1, Tatty Screamer, Mav header. Do you know what? I would actually prefer a Mav Screamer and a Tatty header. Imagine Mavs banging an absolute screamer. He scored against Arsenal before for us as well. So, yeah, that'd be good. 1-0 Burn, 98th minute screamer. My heart can't take it, Michael. 2-2. You got my like anyway. Cheers, Connor. As always, mate. Come on, everyone. You lazy likers. Exactly that. LL. Disgusting. Get your likes out for the lads. Exactly. Hit a like, people, please. It helps the channel a lot and costs nothing. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy. I was very disappointed today. I couldn't find my Claret West Ham shirt. Yeah, unfortunately, I caved and bought this season's shirt. At first, I didn't really like it because I didn't think there was enough blue in it. But I came to like, I think it was quite smart. I should have got the one without sponsoring, so I think it would have looked a lot smarter. But yeah, I am hoping for a 96 replica home kit next season. Is there anyone that would like to see a specific kit for next season? Is there any kind of? I wish we were sponsored by Adidas. If any of you lot haven't seen the rumoured Leeds United kit for next season, the yellow classic Leeds, mate, it looks unreal. Adidas, it looks like an unreal bit of clobber. But yeah, have a look at that. But I don't know why our kits always look shit, to be fair. Come on, you irons. How we doing, Sean? Cheers for joining in, mate. All 3 games today were a draw. Is that an omen? Does Souček do the spinny in front of Rice if he scores? Let's hope so. The only time he didn't do it was at Leicester because the chairman unfortunately lost his life, didn't he, in a helicopter crash? And again, you know, great foresight. In an emotional moment like that, Souček still managed to consider other people. That's just a measure of the man that he is. Absolutely loves Souček. And if you don't like Souček, you're a twat. I know you like Souček, Michael, but if anyone in the comments don't like Souček, you're a twat. Adidas classic kits. Love the Alpari kit. Yes. The Alpari kit was beautiful. I also like the Job Serve kit as well. I did like the Job Serve. Souček's class act. He is definitely a class act. And we see a lot of people get caught up in emotions when they score goals. So nice to see. 1928 kit had a pocket on the shorts for your fags. That'd come in handy, to be fair. That would actually, that'd be good. You could be a full kit wanker in the pub then, couldn't you? You could just wear your full kit. Just don't worry, I've got my fag packet here. Don't worry. Which background should we go with? Do you want a stadium background, a dark stadium background? Should we go for this one? Kind of looks like we've got this one, the plain one. Can have that. We've got this one. It's a bit movie in the background. Do you want a movie background or do you want a stationary background? And we got this one. Again, that's a bit movie. What background do you lot want? Some would have done. Yeah, it's true. It's true. He did notice. What do we need to do, Ben, to get Bowen, Jimmy, and Tatty in the game? We need Diouf to improve on that 25% long ball accuracy. We need to be, or what we need to do is we need to release them down the wings. We need to get the ball into, on the attack, we need Todibo. Sorry, I'm going to stop fucking rambling. We're going to get the ball to Todibo. Todibo's going to push into a central defensive midfield role on the attack, and he's going to spray those diagonals, releasing Bowen and Somerville. That is what's going to happen. And I think, if is Calafiori playing? I can't remember, but if Calafiori's playing, he's going to push up with Saka. It's going to leave a lot of space for Bowen. And yeah, we just need to get those diagonal balls need to be on point today, Mandy. That's what we need to do. Good luck from Manchester United and Celtic fan. My dad was a United and a Celtic fan. So yeah, Roy Keane there. Love Roy Keane. I'm a Roy Keane fan. Bubbles. Yep, let's get them bubbles in the chat. Oh, actually, let's wait a bit. Winning background, please. Oh, you want the bubbles background? Yeah, we can keep the bubbles there. Everyone like this bubbles background? Mav will score today. Go on, Tobes. Trevor Brookin, header as a background, please. I haven't got one set up, mate. I haven't got one set up. I'll make one for you though, Trod, all right? The strike is a fabulous pose. Oh, you know you're in trouble when the first Stella goes down that easily. I like Souček as a parent. As a parent? What the fuck am I talking about? I like Souček as a person. Seems like a nice guy. And that helped me overlook what he isn't good at. For me, he's like a typical classic West Ham player. It doesn't matter how good you are as long as you've got something under the bonnet. You know what I mean? As long as you're a good bloke, a nice person, you can kind of overlook it. Cult hero status. You know what I mean? Tatty screamer in the first 5 minutes or something. I'll take that. Can we remove the lineup, Ben? Flash across the bottom instead. I'll get that for you. I'm on the Blue Girl local Hong Kong beer. Oh, I bet that tastes much better than a fucking Stella. I'd let Souček babysit. That would be good. Souček babysitting your kids. 3 at the back. Does this mean we can get 2 centre backs up if we get a corner? Depends if Wan-Bissaka stays back and Diouf stays a bit deeper. But I guess they are faster. Trudge, all 3 of them, Madden Mandos. Souček had literally bled buckets for this team. The least we can do is support. Yeah, 100%. I always say that if Souček is one of those players that we were all told about when we were kids by our parents, those kind of West Ham players who embodied the club, put their body on the line, put their head on the line, bled for the club. They did everything for the club. So he's one of them players that we were told about when we were growing up, in my opinion. Potter has killed the club, dumping all the experience out of the club. Imagine 𝗖𝗛𝗪 and Cresswell in this predicament. Yep, 100%. Souček is our current Mark Noble. I agree. He's the closest thing to a leader we have at the moment, although Bowen is doing a lot better. Right, chat amongst yourself for a second. I will be right back. There we go, guys. Mandy requested that I get the team running along the bottom of the screen, so I've done that for Mandy. I'm on my own, so I had to do my own admin there. So yeah, Suchek gets dropped, and then we get dog shit. He comes back in, he's outstanding, we lack pace, but then he's fine. Yeah, this isn't fucking FIFA. Exactly that, Toby. 100% right, mate. Come on, West Ham, be brave. I think we are going to be today. Suchek and Byrne bailed us out for years. They did big time. We had no reliable goals apart from them. Bubbles time. Get your bubbles in the chat. Come on, guys. Jimmy had a spurt of goals. Need him to regain that. 100%. What a time for him to start. Fair play, Mandy. Get them bubbles in the chat, guys. Slashington Bear. Too much information. I don't want to know what Ben is unzipping and holding his tackle out. I wasn't really. I just couldn't find one that said, "Hold on, I'm just typing up the lineup in the bar along the bottom for Mandy." Bubbles. Everyone makes mistakes, and I think we have to start getting behind them more instead of making them more nervous. Because yeah, 100%, 100%. You're right there. Hart says West Ham win. Brain says red card for someone within 25 minutes. You're not wrong, are you? Prepare yourselves for some pragmatism. We need to win, but we're not going to throw the kitchen sink at them from the off. They're top of the league. If it's 0-0 at halftime, fantastic. Got to be solid first, 100%. Get them bubbles in. You've got this guy's cheers, mate. I heard that Ben taking his tackle out as a two-man job. You need some scaffolding as well, Toby. Scaffolding. Going to be some fucking fleshlight. I'm going to need. The main game is Spurs versus Leeds. That's the game we need to win from Leeds. 1 point. Yeah, that's true, but it fucks me off that we're at this stage of the season hoping for other teams to lose. Blimey, that was quick, Ben. Those Hiwis any good? The Hiwis. What on earth is a Hiwi? I'll just piss myself during a stream, mate. That's what I do. What platform is the game on today? Chat, Sky Sports, I believe. Agreed, Toby. Villa rigged that Spurs game. 100% they did. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. It's disgusting. Villa did. Look, Toby's at it again. Toby, you said you're going to stop doing this, mate. Thank you very much, though. Toby has gifted five West Ham Network memberships, so you can have little emojis if you get that. Come on, you fucking irons. Cheers, Tobes. Thank you very much. Also, I want to say a big thank you to Toby anyway. Toby made an extremely generous donation to my marathon pot. It really helped make a difference. So thank you very much, Toby. You are too kind for your own good, mate. Bubbles, Platform 2, Stratford Station. Sky Sports main events. There we go. Thank you, Toby, too. Toby is the GOAT. Top man. Good man, Toby. He's a good man. Connor also gave me an extremely good donation as well. So thank you very much, guys. Budgie and Kieran get air miles for the time it takes to get to Wee Wee. Oh, I bet they do as well. Top fella. There's only one claret and blue, and that's West Ham. 100%. Tobes, getting a lot of thanks there, Tobes. We're on 87 likes. Let's try and punch it to 100 before the stream starts. Can we get up to 100 likes before the actual game starts so that I feel happy? Come on, guys. Again, if you Toby's very kindly gifted some memberships there. So all the youngsters out there, fuck university, get a trade, 100%. 100%, Tobes. Always hard watch, even our keepers are in goal. You're not wrong. Tobes. Yeah, Toby, university makes people woke. What Toby Carvery did you work in, by the way, Tobes? I don't know if it was a local one. You might have had me in there throwing up on the floor once. Because Toby's are a slightly good place to get pissed in, to be fair. If you have faith, hit the like button. Yep. If you have faith, hit that like button. We're on 92 already. Let's see if we can hit that 100 before the match starts. We've got 9 minutes until the match starts. Let's see if we can hit that 100. It's the Bellmate on the A127. The bell. No, I used to live in Woodford. We had one down there. Was that on the 127? No, it weren't. It weren't. We had the one in South Woodford down the road. Unions got infiltrated decades ago in Southend. Can't beat a Toby, mate. Slightly good place to have a piss up a Toby. It's a good place for a pre-drink. Uni's got infiltrated decades ago. Anyone remember Bernie Inns back in the day? I don't. I remember. Does anyone remember Charlie Chalks? Was it White Art in the Forest? And everyone always used to say that a kid died in a playpen or something. Our parents used to take us there for a meal. Right? They just sit there and get absolutely fucking slaughtered. But not my mum, to be fair. My mum didn't really used to drink, but we would just be set loose in this fucking play area. And we just cause absolute fucking carnage for 4 hours. And then there'd be time to go home at kick out time. Also, don't go to Toby Carvery. No, I understand they got some of the worst food hygiene rating in Mitchell and Butlers, apparently. But yeah, who knows? Bell halfway to Southend. I used to live in Wanstead up to the mid-80s. I lived on Snakes Lane in Woodford most of my life. Absolutely loved Woodford growing up. Woodford was such a nice place. Charlie Chalk have pubs in the UK. I think it was. I can't remember if it was called Charlie Chalks or if that was just the name of the play area. But yeah, it was White Art. It was in the forest. It's absolute shit. Worst roast dinner about. Their roast potatoes are terrible, and the Yorkshire puddings, they just disintegrate into shards, don't they? When you bite into them, it's just like fucking eating air. It's disgusting. Ilford used to be nice once upon a time. I remember, I remember fond memories in Ilford back in the Bodgers days. Southend used to be nice once upon a time. That's a bit grim. I used to work in the Prince of Wales pub. One of my early jobs, I used to work in the kitchen at the Prince of Wales pub on Ilford Lane in Ilford. Good little pub. Good pair of people run that place, David and Lena. David, West Ham fan. Big West Ham following from in the Prince of Wales pub. So anyone from Prince of Wales watching, hope you're having a good afternoon. Charlie Chalk was a clown, wasn't he? I think he was. That's why I think it was a play area. But it was a play area on the side of the pub. But I don't remember if it was the play area was just called Charlie Chalks. I think it was the White Hart, the pub was called in Epping Forest. I think it was the White Hart. But it had a massive fuck off play area in there. Like soft play thing was like fucking 4 floors high. And yeah, you could, it was back in the day before health and safety was a thing for kids as well. So you could like basically kill yourself off the top of that into a ball pit. Wanstead Flats is bad now. Dogging all night. There's worse things happening in Wanstead, isn't there? Don't want the Arsenal fans at home and beat Sully. Yeah, 100%. Charlie Chalk was a clown, wasn't they? So Sullivan as well. Lived in Ilford too. The odd time go back. It's nothing like I remember as a kid. No, it's a bit sad for me as well, to be fair, because when you look at Woodford, like Woodford was so nice growing up there, and now it's it's gone to the pits. It's horrible. Like I haven't been back there in over a year. But when I used to live there, it was nice. It was clean. It was friendly place. You'd have your fisticuffs and stuff with people because you're going to get that everywhere, aren't you? Weren't really much crime going on in the area, and now there's like some bloke got his arm hacked off the other week in Woodford in his own flat, and there's like drugs everywhere, and there's crackheads on the floor and graffiti everywhere. It's a shame to see what Woodford has become. Good morning from Lexington, Kentucky. Come on, you irons. Cheers, mate. Thanks for joining in, buddy. Morning, Larry. 3 minutes to game day. Bubble time. Get your bubbles in the chat. We got flags up in the stadium. Loads of flags up in the stadium. Get your bubbles in the chat. Sure, win. Yep, let's hope we do win today. Yep, thanks for joining in, Tintin. Come on, you irons. I go back dressed as can't read that, mate. West 2019. Well, Chalk's a famous pub owner here. Got shot in a hold up, lost his leg. Poor devil. Maybe it's got something to do with that. Livington Bear. old days could play out until about 10 o'clock at night as a kid, no problem, even though things did happen. It was not as bad as now. Yeah, we used to just fuck off in the morning and come back at night, and our parents didn't worry, and we didn't have phones, and it was good. It was good. You know, it was not really much to worry about, if I'm honest. But yeah, I grew up with some real close friends. School was nice. The area was nice, and now I just look at it and I think, fucking hell, I wouldn't let my kids walk down the street on their own, let alone fucking play out. But yeah, 2 minutes till kickoff. Let's get your bubbles in the chat. Get your bubble emojis in the chat. Flood that chat with bubbles for me, guys. And also, while you're doing that, don't forget to get your likes in, because 2 minutes till kickoff, and that target of 100 likes by kickoff is 5 short. We need 5 more likes to hit 100 before the game starts. Let's get your bubbles in the chat. I'm going to go grab a drink. And we are back. There we go. We can do better than that with the bubbles, can't we? See you at half time, everyone. I'm off to my completely legal, legitimate, and paid for streaming service. God, let's get them bubbles in the chat. DF is taller than a mountain. He is, Toby. Come on, you motherfucking irons. Get them bubbles in. Let's get them bubbles in. Right, let's see. Oh, who's feeling nervous? Who is feeling nervous? See how we're doing. The teams are about to come out. I want 100 likes before the team get on the pitch, please, guys. Yes, that's it. Love that. Go on, Mandy. Go on, Lawrence. Go on, Frog. We're still at 95. Come on, 5 more likes. Get us up to 100. 96. 4 more likes. Get us up to 100 before the team starts. I am, for one, you're always nervous, mate. I've got my heart rate monitor on there as well. Very, very nervous. What can you do? There's loads of flags up there behind the goal. It looks like a great atmosphere. It looks like a great atmosphere, to be fair. If the lads can't get up for that, then what can they get up for? Thank you very much, Gaza. Gaza has gifted 5 West Ham Network memberships. Thank you very much, Gaza. How very nice of you, mate. Not lost at London Stadium for 2 months. Come on, you Irons. Yes. Come on. Yeah, I'm always a wreck. Don't worry, mate, because we'll actually win games if we get relegated next season. So we might actually have a better stuff to comment on. But don't let it ruin your holiday, mate. It's only football. It's only football. 97 likes. Come on, guys. Get them likes in. Let's get us up to 100. Come on. What have we got here? Just responding to Anton. Anton is not going to be back from the stream, so you are stuck with me, you lucky, lucky devils. Yeah, we're doing 96 likes. We've gone down a like. 98. 2 more likes, guys. Come on. 2 more likes. 2 more likes. Fire stick stopped working. Here we go. Relegation will cripple us. 8% of the player will be gone. Be hard to bounce back. I'll do a video about that maybe tomorrow, Michael. I'll do the breakdown tomorrow, and maybe I'll do a video about that. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think. All these bubbles, love it. Andy Cole, cheers for joining in, mate. Get them bubbles in. How are you guys doing? The bubbles I can't find, but on a pixel. You should just be able to press your emoji button, and then if it asks you to type in what emoji you want, just type bubbles. Should be there, mate. Would Ben and Connor beat Russ and Anton? Would Ben and Connor beat Russ and Anton at wrestling? I reckon so. I reckon so. I reckon. Maybe that's a charity thing to look into one day. I reckon me and Connor would have it. Connor, what do you reckon, mate? You reckon we'd have Anton and Russ in a wrestling match? Do you think you heard your passwords? Oh dear. This chat fucking ridiculous. There's no community like this. There's no community like this. We need one more fucking like to hit that 100 target. Get me that one like in. Come on, you slags. Back at half time, guys. Hopefully, a happy hammer. Enjoy the game, buddy. Press the face emoji, type bubbles in the search bar. There we go. He's got him. He's got him. Woohoo. There we go. We've hit that 100. Come on, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How long until Declan Rice is the Arsenal captain? They wouldn't stand a chance. CGP, me and Connor would cripple Anton and Russ. Jared Bowen looks buoyant there, turning around with a fist bump. He looks happy. He looks up for it. Nuno looks like someone's just killed his cat. So there's that. Thanks, Ben. I never knew you could do that. Please like the stream. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Getting them bubbles in there as the bubbles rings out across the stadium. Oh, I think we've got something here, actually. Have we got one here? There we go. Let's go. Let's see what we got coming here. 𝗪𝗀𝘀𝗁 straight away in the ball. We look like we're holding our shape pretty well. Arsenal pick up possession. I'm very nervous for this one, guys. I am very nervous for this one. Arsenal just kind of pinging the ball around. So Wan-Bissaka doesn't close down. Oh, they're going to give that, aren't they? No? Todibo just kind of shoves the Arsenal player off the ball to get away with it. Souček gets taken down and Souček decides he's giving himself the free kick, just grabs the ball and just makes sure he gets that free kick. Come on, boys, let's do this. Come on, you Irons. Sorry, GP, I hate the BBC channel. You don't need to listen to the BBC channel, mate. You got me. You got me. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. I'll stop paying the license, just don't turn it on. I don't think you have to pay if you don't watch TV. If you don't watch live TV, I don't think you have to pay, to be fair. What will be. No pundit giving us a chance today. Can you blame them, Pete? But, you know, God loves to try. Actually, do you know what? It came up on my Facebook today. I was struggling with grief a while ago. I lost my dad a few years back, very close to me. He always taught me that basically being an underdog doesn't mean you can't win. It just means you have to fight more for it. You just got to fight harder. And that inspired me on many a football match. So seeing that this morning, maybe that's an omen. You know, being an underdog don't mean that you're gone. It just means you have to fight harder for it. So let's hope the old man was right. I had a license 2 years. Just ignore the tough twat. That years ago, it's a scam from the world. Yep, froggy. To be fair, there's a lot of criminality that happens at the BBC, isn't there? So I'm not surprised. It's a great saying. Cheers, mate. Cheers. I hope it's a good omen for today. As Arsenal pinging the ball around, ball goes across the area. Mads just kind of watches it go out across his goal. I'm obviously going to be a bit behind you because we're streaming on the interweb. So there's the time it takes for me to watch the game, for me to update, and then the stream here, streaming to you from sunny Manchester. So in Greater Manchester, some Russ and Anton as underdogs may beat you at wrestling. Nah, they ain't beating us. How you doing, Josh? Yeah, they ain't beating us. Me and Connor have got their numbers. Don't worry about that. We got their numbers. Oh dear. Has anyone had their Sunday lunch yet, or are they having it tonight? Guess we'll see how many Arsenal fans are in the home end if they score. Yeah, you know it's going to happen as well. You know we'll see their Arsenal supporters popping up. You know that for a fact. Been a very, very much like nondescript really at the moment. There's not really much going on for me to commentate. The long ball goes up towards Tatty, but it doesn't get to him. Bowen closing down, but he doesn't get there in time. Ball pings off. Mikel Arteta's walking around the fucking London stadium instead of being in his technical area as usual. Mavropanos got the ball in the corner. Mads really shouldn't have put him under the pressure he did then. Mads takes a touch across the area, passes out wide to Diouf, who takes a touch. Looks for diagonal ball, but again doesn't beat his first man. Anyone that watched the breakdown last week would have heard me saying very rarely beats the first man. In time to close down, Arsenal are playing on the edge of our area. This is dangerous. Ball goes across the area. Very comfortable for Mads in the end. Saka has a shot, but maybe it was a cross, but Mads he gathers up. He gathers up well. He looks like an under-12 playing in the under-21s, does Mads Hermansen, if I'm honest. Nuno looks fucked. Already, Nuno looks fucked. That is a point. The commentators are talking there about whether or not Nuno should stay if we go down. Would you want Nuno to stay? Would you not want Nuno to stay? What's your opinion on Nuno? I'd want him to stay. I'd want him to stay. How so? If you're talking about Diouf, like he struggles to beat the first man. He struggles to beat the first man. Shame 115 charge against Manchester City haven't been said this season. Could have sent them down. I think it was nothing will come of that for City. I want him to stay 100%. I want him to stay as well, to be fair. I do want him to stay. Arsenal were just kind of passing the ball around there. How so? Nuno looked wrecked. He's got massive bags under his eyes, mate. Not even like the little carrier bags. He's got like them big Audi bags and big fucking freezer bags you can get from Audi. He's got like them under his eyes. He looks very devoid of any colour. He looks very... He just looks fucked, if I'm honest. He just doesn't... His arms are crossed, his shoulders are slumped, you know. Just doesn't look... I'm glad he's not one of the players because he don't look up for it. Put it that way. But then again, I'd be shit myself as well. Tough season next season. Championship, Burnley would be favourites. They know the league. They'll keep most of their players. Yeah, you're not wrong there, huh? I want Frank. He knows... As in Frank Lampard. Oh, Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank. Yeah. I thought, fucking hell, Frank Lampard. Yeah, no, I agree. Thomas Frank would be good. But that's only if Nuno chooses not to stay, because I'd rather have Nuno going into next season, if I'm honest. I'd rather have Nuno. Can't believe Nuno has a nickname of Happy. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Apparently, he likes to smoke as well, and he does look like he needs a fag at some points, doesn't he? He does look like he could do with 20 Benson. Do you reckon he's running off out down the touchline for a smoke at half time? Let's Paco do the team talk. Arsenal through on goal. Ball goes over the bar. Calafiori Mavropanos gets a block on it. Arsenal's first corner of the game. It looked like was it Mavropanos? Was it Hermansen? It looked like it was Mavropanos got a foot on that. It looked more like Mavropanos got a foot on it, unless there's been a follow up and I'm not. Yeah, it's off Mads. It's off Mavro. He looks like a huge smoker. He does look like a huge smoker. He does look like a huge smoker, doesn't he? So Declan Rice steps up for Arsenal's first corner of the game. Not fucking looking. Oh, great save. Great save. Ball hits crossbar twice. Just gets the fucking ball out of there. Don't put the challenge in. Gets another block on it. For fuck's sake. Oh. That is a great save from Mads. That is a great save from Mads, even though he's only 4'0". He's only 4'0". But yeah, it was an absolute great save there. We needed to stop fucking around and just get the ball. But it looks like Tati gets bundled over on the far post. But you know no one will be checking that because it's fucking... No one will see that. Any of this fucking skullduggery in the penalty area today from this fucking Arsenal team is going to get missed by the officials. You know that for a fact. It was a great stop. Great stop from Mads. Arsenal with their second corner of the game. There we go. West Ham conceded 15 goals from corners this season, as the pundits have just pointed out. Arsenal taking their time over this. Corner goes in, headed straight over the bar. Gabriel sticks it straight over the bar. Looks like team fighting relegation, crossing up against team Champions League final. Exactly. This is going to be a tough half. It is, but with 10 minutes, no goals conceded yet, mate. So 10 minutes. Let's see what happens. Got a bit of flesh there. Look. Got my shorts on. It's nice and sunny up here today. It's nice and sunny, but it's going to piss down for the rest of the week. So, played out wide. Diouf is on the ball. Plays the long ball up top. Again, not complete. Another incomplete long ball from Diouf. I don't know what to say about him, to be fair. Don't know what to say about him. Arsenal have had 6 shots with 1 on target and 8 touches in our box since the game started. That can't carry on, can it? They are all over us. They are. They are. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. Arsenal on the attack again. They're down on that our left-hand side there. They play it back into midfield. They're just kind of... There's no pressure from us. We're just kind of letting them play the game. Pass the ball. They've crossed the field now. They're going to come down our right-hand side. Wan-Bissaka steps up. He's had enough of watching. But he was kind of half-hearted in the pressure. Wan-Bissaka... Todibo moved across to kind of cover his man as well, which was good to kind of see him working well. Calafiori's kind of just jogging around in the centre of the park. No one's really watching him. The ball gets into Calafiori. There we go. Calafiori's just had a shot because they just fucking left him wandering around in the middle of the pitch. Todibo just kind of left Calafiori. They're obviously marking zones instead. But if he had stepped onto him and watched that, he would have cut that passing lane. Absolutely ridiculous, that. Absolutely ridiculous that was, to be fair. I don't know why Todibo's not watching his man. Like, why he's just letting him get away from him like that. It's simple things like that that cost us the Brentford game, you know, not tracking the runners. Calafiori for the throw-in for Arsenal, plays it straight back. Yeah, looks like it, mate. Looks like it. Has your sleep pattern leveled out yet? You've been out there, what, a week now? Yeah, 2 weeks? Has your sleep pattern leveled out, or is it still fucked? Ball goes out for a West Ham throw in our half, just inside our half. Stevo picks the ball up, throws it straight at Mikel Arteta's back. Oh no, it's just inside the Arsenal half. This throw, to be fair, it looked like it was further back. Although I don't know, Wan-Bissaka's going for a walk now. It's just inside the West Ham half. Wan-Bissaka just went for a stroll while it's things. Brian goes over the top, met by an Arsenal player, headed out, tried to close him down. Souček gets a foot in, ball comes loose. Diaz plays the ball back to Disasi. He's got his back to the Arsenal team. Plays it back to Hermansen, who's looking, waiting for the pitch to open up. Gyökeres is kind of stepping into him. Long ball from Mads up to Wan-Bissaka, goes loose, but won by Souček. Put over the top, or was that Bowen? Wan-Bissaka is chasing Calafiore. Todibo has dropped into that kind of, oh, fuck off. Wan-Bissaka, Mavropanos has the audacity to go near an Arsenal player and the ref's blown up for a foul for him being in the same fucking place. The ref's giving him anything again. Exactly. Every fucking time. Every time. It's just a small barge. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh dear. Fuck me. The whole country is about to feel the disappointment of being a West Ham. Fuck off, that was a free. Arsenal on the attack, the edge of the West Ham area. As he's got the ball, release one from distance. We're just sitting off them. We're being passive. Arsenal working their way towards the West Ham area. Just playing around again. There's no urgency. There's no need for any urgency. Play back to Raya. Raya's got the ball. Ball goes into the area. Looks like it's been stopped there. Commentators are saying that Declan Rice is loved on this ground. Yardi, thanks for joining in, mate. We have a cowardly manager. Gunnar is coming. Yeah, it feels that way, doesn't it? It does feel that way. Ball looked in by Wan-Bissaka. Arsenal will score, but I think we can score also. I haven't seen any VAR yet. Maybe I'm miles behind. Bowen is pressing. Somerville's pressing Raya, and Raya just gets to it and hoofs the ball long upfield. 𝗔𝗧𝗖𝗛𝗙 wins the header, goes to no one. This is the problem: is we seem to have no one down the flanks on the counter here. Fernandez got the ball there, plays it back to 𝗔𝗧𝗖𝗛, not got any options, plays it back to Mads, who plays it wide out to Todibo with the Arsenal forward closing him down. Todibo can't get himself out of trouble. Arsenal try and take a quick throw, but the ref says no, that is a West Ham throw. Really, Mads has done this a couple of times. He's kind of given the ball into bad positions and put players under unnecessary pressure. I really want to see some kind of better decision making from him. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think it went out for a throw, but no one blew up, so it was booted away by one of West Ham players. It looks like it's a West Ham throw. I don't know what's going on here. We just can't get out of our half. Kind of that first 20 minutes, we just haven't been able to get out of our half, really. But we've kept them at bay for 20 minutes. That we can carry on. Again, everything's just fucking long, loose balls. There's no structure to our attacks. They're just hoofing the ball. It's like watching a less adequate Sam Allardyce side. Poor Trevor Brookins sitting in a stand there, watching this fucking shit. I was class defending from Fernandez, by the way. Not looking good this half. Hopefully we can step up next half. 1-0, penning, probably. If we did stay up, sorry, I don't. Oh, Fleming Burnley would be. Yeah, Fleming wouldn't be a bad shout. Yeah, you're not wrong. We're not allowed to tackle them because it's Arsenal. 100% you're not allowed. No, it's a non-contact sport whenever you play Arsenal. Football becomes a non-contact sport when you play Arsenal. You cannot play football like this. It's ridiculous. We're cooked. So sick of this man. Ref would be called out if it were a Champions League game. It'd be called out if he was giving decisions against fucking Arsenal. That's for sure. Declan Rice to take the free kick for Arsenal on the edge of the area. The edge of the West Ham area. Swung him. Header across goal. Ball's loose, getting kicked about again. It looked like Hermansen just got enough on that, and Mavropanos again saves our bacon. How wasn't that a goal? Fuck knows, mate. Fuck knows. Great time for my TV to stop working. My TV has turned itself off. You have to keep me updated in the chat, guys, because my TV has just shit the bed. Trossard could get main part in a horror film. No false scores, please. I'll take 0-0. How that wasn't a goal is insane. I don't want to watch either, mate. It was always going to be like this for free at the back. You're not wrong, Johnny. You're not wrong, Johnny. Yeah, I to be fair, I probably wouldn't have even watched the game today if it wasn't for the stream. Anton is otherwise engaged, and so is Russ. So I'm here watching this under duress. Under duress. I'd like to remind you all this is voluntary. This is voluntary. I'm just trying to get my TV to play ball because something has happened here. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to. The TV is disconnected. I think I've got a problem with HDMI lead. In the meantime, I'll try and get some live commentary up on my computer. See if we can do that. Love that, mate. Glad they're going down well. What is happening? What's happening, Mandy? Let me know. Ben White down. Even if we stay up. Give me 1 second, mate. Fucking hell. We might have to do first ever watch along. That's not a watch along. Right, give me 1 second, guys. What a time for my TV to go to shit, man. Right, let me see if I can get TalkSport on him here. Oh, it's going to be an expensive day, isn't it? The TV's fucking broke. Russ needs a strict to delay the game. Yep. Ben White coming off. Close. Well, we almost scored. Oh, mate. It sounds like the supporters are absolutely rocking in the stadium. So close cross. I'll take us 1-0 up. Yeah, I know, man's. That was our best chance so far. Has the telly clapped out? Yeah, it's just, hopefully it's just HDMI, mate. Hopefully it's just HDMI. Get Wilson on 100%. Yep, this would do well for Wilson. Right. Get the 0-0 for West Ham. We could do with that, can't we? You'd take 0-0 now, wouldn't you? You'd take 0-0 now, wouldn't you? You would take that. Declan to right back. I mean, if it keeps him out of the attack, that would be helpful. What happened to Ben White anyway? Did he get clattered? All right. Impact injury with. Yeah, I'd take that. Cheers, mate. Impact injury with Jimmy. Cheers to that, man. Sorry, I'm not being the most entertaining at the moment. I'm trying to. Anyone think the championship would be a bit of crack? I think it'd be a crack, to be fair. I think it'd be a laugh. It sounds like the momentum of the game is swinging. So that would be good. Wan-Bissaka's just sliced across behind for a goal kick, apparently. Sounds like we're warming into the game, though, which is good. This is probably one of the first ever listen-alongs, isn't it? No fucking. Corner coming mouth. Well, no corner. This sounds like typical Arsenal bullshit. This does already. I am back. Could be another game where we don't get shot. Ben, you're good. No commentary needed, to be honest. Cheers, mate. I've got my headphone in at the moment. I'm using SkyVet's pitch view as I can't afford Sky. That's fair. Barrel watch like Baywatch, but smaller bumps. Free kick to them. What the fuck, Tatty? Yellow Tatty 25 outs. Stupid foul by Tatty. Swap Tatty for Wilson as he gets sent off. Wilson needs to come on half time. It sounds like a lot of people are wanting Tatty wanting Wilson into the to be introduced. West Ham currently 13-2, Arsenal 4-7, the draw 5-2. That's the current odds at the moment. But we are at the 36th minute from what I can see. And that is, we've kept them at bay. What have we got? I'm relying on you guys to watch along today. Well, let's see. Brilliant, Jimmy. So Somerville's had a go. Arsenal bench will win the game if needed. Yeah, probably. Should have passed it, but brilliant. Somerville had me standing up. War and Peace sized. Poor challenge from Somerville. Good break, though. Seems like a good break. We got one in. Yellow card again, yeah. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It sounds like Arsenal play it out from the back again. Yeah, it was a Somerville. It was a Somerville yellow. It was. Big battle of strength there between the Mavropanos and 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗪, but it sounds like he's come out. Sounds like 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 has come out on top there. Oh, fucking hell. This isn't fun, is it? This isn't fun. Sorry, guys, this isn't very entertaining. I'm trying to get myself back on. Take Summer at half time, not worth risking a red. Somerville not been playing. Yeah, he seems like he's been a bit. Seems like he's had a bit of a hard time since then, isn't it? Really. Nice and what we got here. Sorry, this is probably not the most entertaining watch along ever because I'm currently not watching. But yeah, I mean, if we can take this into halftime 0-0, how would you feel about that? How would you feel if we can take this into halftime at 0-0? I personally would be happy with that. I think. I don't think it would reflect the game. I think Arsenal have been all over us, but what can you do about that? What can you do about it? Fucking hell, the West Ham app's not even fucking working. What a fucking shock that is. Take some off, take it at half time. He's been brilliant. But not really in the game. Jimmy's the only one carrying the ball. Remember, Traore's not even on the bench. So remember that. Prey doesn't get a red. You have to watch himself. Arsenal choir babies. I would rather bank on points at Ant Dex or Leeds. Any foul taken as a threat to life at the moment. As always, when you play Arsenal. As always, to be fair. Tadebo's getting away from Trossard, sends in a searching cross, but Gabriel is there to clear it away. Tadebo did well there. So throw into West Ham there. Tadebo is limping. It looks like Trossard stood on Tadebo's foot. We won't keep a clean sheet, so I have to go for it. 100% we do. I don't understand why Traore is not on the bench. I don't know if Traore's injured or what's going on, but yeah. See if we can take this into half time at 0-0 would be good. At least we're starting to kind of put them under pressure though. Let's see. Wan-Bissaka trying to flick the ball on, Souček running for it. We're starting to win more of the 50-50s and hunting impacts. Wan-Bissaka's won it off Calafiore. Souček challenging Lewis Skelly. The crowd really don't like that. They really don't like that. Souček got the ball. The crowd are kicking off there, to be fair. The supporters are really going to be important for today's game, in my opinion. They're really, really going to be massive. Yeah, I think Arsenal are going to start to feel the pressure as the game goes on the way that we have, to be fair. We're not allowed to tackle them. Yep, you're right. I agree with you, but I would just be so West Ham to have a red. It would. Would have had a Jala on the bench. Let's have a go. Yep. Having Kilman the quad brings that confidence down by 1,000,000%. Yeah, I don't understand why Traore's not there on the bench. Ref has an Arsenal shirt underneath his ref shirt. 100%. This ref is a gooner for real. 100%. 100%. 1 minute of the first 45 left. But the only real stoppage we've had is that Ben White stoppage, isn't it? So that'll be where the minutes come from at the end of this. Saka breaking forward. Diouf is going back to cover his run forward. Saka gets a shot away. No, he gets closed down. It's closed down. Wan-Bissaka he clears this upfield, but Raya comes out to collect it on the halfway line. Wan-Bissaka's won the challenge. West Ham are on the front foot. Here goes Wan-Bissaka. Trossard desperately trying to get back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Diving header. Diving header. What a fucking attack. What a fucking attack. Oh, mate. Mate. Tatty with a diving header there. With the diving header. Oh, mate. Oh. That was a proper old-fashioned diving header, that was, wasn't it? Oh, mate. Oh, you did an Anton there. I know. I know. I know. Terrible, isn't it? Terrible. Bear with me. No, my radio's gone. Nothing's working for me today. I should just give up, shouldn't I? I should just give up today. I'm trying to get something on here. Something going. Just change the TV. Let's see what we can get going here. Let me know how the corner goes. Because at the moment I'm blind. No, I didn't screech like him. I don't screech like him. I get told. I got told off by my kids last time. I left the living room for a moment. He was on stream, and then they come in running in the bedroom, fucking shitting themselves because they got an angry Scottish man screaming down the TV. At least he didn't scream. Raya is a class keeper. Yeah, you're right. Keep it up. Yep, keep it up, Wan-Bissaka. Keep it up. Raya is a class keeper, but what do you expect? The best team in the league is going to have the best keeper in the league. There we go. Oh, we're cooking with gas again. It is a shame that Kepa isn't in goal. It is a shame. You're 100%, 100%, 100% right. Tatty looks to have taken Miles Lewis Skelly down. Anton gives me the willies when he screeches. Ref is a dodo. That is one word for him, Mandy. That is one word for him. How's he given that to Arsenal? Tatty kind of... Nah, how's he given that? 0-0 half-time. You take it, wouldn't you? I'm pretty sure everyone would have taken that at the beginning of the game. Get one word for half time, everyone. Get that in the comments. One word for half time. I am going to take a quick comfort break. My one word for half time is strong. That's mine. Strong. Let's get this. One word for the half time. Mine is strong. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to take a quick comfort break. Back in the house, you fucking slags. What are we thinking about that first half? Let me look. Fucking hell, you lot have been active as fuck in the chat. Optimistic. Encouraging. Lucky again. Content. Ref try. No, not yet, mate. Right before bed. All right. It's up before bed, buddy. All right. Ref trying his best for Arsenal. 100%. You are scintillating. Love that. They're falling over non-stop. Hope you're not wrong. Just worry we didn't take our chances when we had them. Same as Brentford. Hopefully we have a good second half. You all right, bud? Do you want to come say hello? Come on in. The main man's coming to say hello.
Hey!
Oh, far. All right, mate. So come on, you irons.
Irons.
That's it. Who's going to score?
Bowen.
Bowen, yeah?
Yeah.
How many goals are you going to score?
10,000.
10,000 goals. You heard it here first. So we see if anyone get some like in the chat for Arthur, please, guys. Let's see if we can get some like for Arthur in the chat. He's been a very good boy while I'm on here, so that everyone can hear me not making much sense and talking absolute bollocks. She laughing at? You laughing at? Are you laughing at? So Arthur says Bowen's going to score 10,000 goals. There we go. Look, Arthur, King of the Britons. There we go. There he is. This is your man. You tried to pull the sword out of the stone, didn't you, when we were in Disneyland, didn't you?
It didn't work.
It didn't work. Nah. Nah. Go on. Go on. Off you scramble. I think it's time to get Tatty off the pitch, if I'm honest. I do think he better respect the point. It'd be so Nuno. It would be. Guys up. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I think Tatty's not been great. I think he's been hasty going into tackles. Do you reckon Pablo's coming on? No, Traore is not on the bench, Toby. As far as I can see, a point isn't awful. You take a point when you're. As far as I can see, Tatty is not. Traore is not on the bench, mate. Let's have a little look. Yeah, no Traore on the bench, which is silly, to be fair. Begging for a point. Arthur support Man City. Don't be pained by West Ham. You ain't wrong, mate. You ain't wrong. He's playing the field, though. He's got a West Ham kit. He's got a United kit. And he's got a Leeds shirt. So he's playing the field. But he is a West Ham boy, you can tell. Like, he keeps telling everyone up here, like, obviously, when you live in a new area, when you move this far away, all his mates at school, they've all got their Man United kits or Bolton kits or whatever. But Arthur still tells me he's a West Ham supporter. He loves Jared Bowen. He's got a lovely little signed Bowen card there for his birthday. Lovely signed picture from Bowen. Let's get it. Let's show you. Bowen is his favourite player, so he got this sent down for his birthday, which was nice of him. Oh, you can't really see. But yeah, it's a nice signed picture from Jared Bowen for Arsenal for Arthur's birthday. So I was reading that against Arsenal. So check what we got here. Against Arsenal, we can trudge. We ain't going to win it unless we're lucky. Point, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I've got to play for 3 points, but yeah, Man U better. Yeah, Man U better than City, 100%. But I prefer him to support Leeds, if I'm honest. I would prefer him to support Leeds or Bolton, to be fair. Or you offer no threat. Arteta will get decked back in the middle. He will. Then Arsenal will score. How can you be happy with a point? I'd rather lose and seal our fate. I don't know if I want to seal our fate. This pattern of our season. Does he know Bowen supported Man U as a kid? He didn't, but if I told him that, he would probably support United if I told him that. He absolutely loves Bowen. Absolutely. When I took him last season, Bowen kind of did his little walk around and talking to supporters, and Arthur kind of spoke to him. They didn't really talk to him, as you do, like when a player's walking around saying hello to the kids or whatever. And it absolutely I've never seen him starstruck like that before. Like, he was so happy. Imagine wanting to take our best header of the ball off against Set Piece FC. Not wrong. 0-0 against Team Champions League final, about to win the Premier League, and you want to change midfield at 0-0. We are doing well. Salford are winning 2-1 at the moment, which is good. My local team, Salford. And our resident Cess's brother plays for them. I believe he may have scored today, actually. Get in. Point maybe what we need. Rather sorts out our goal difference. Yep. Do you think we're really going to... I don't think we're going to win this, but I think, I'm looking for a draw. Really, anything from this game you would have taken before the game. Right, I think game's about to start again. I've got to go shuffle the kids' dinner in the air fryer. Give me a second. Oh. 1 point could mean if Spurs win, they'll need one more game to relegate us. We are trying, in my opinion. You want to go all out attack against the league leaders? Yeah, it seems. We are trying. We very nearly took the lead through Tatty. Amazing diving header. Depends on your perspective. Mavropanos' best header of the ball, 100%. It's only possible. The only possible change you could make in midfield: switch to a back four and put Kante or Maga alongside Souček Fernandez. Exactly. Magassa is poo. Kante, I like. Maybe 60 mins, get him on. I reckon I'd probably be looking about 60th minute before I make a change. Point is okay for us, but not Arsenal. Hence, Rice is back in midfield. I'd rather a draw than a loss. That's all I'm saying. 100%. 100% cross. Rather a draw than a loss. Get something out of this game. Can take a win this for us with some luck. Leeds beating Spurs is pretty crucial either way. 100%. And it's our fault because when we've had a chance to take initiative, we haven't taken it. Like when we played Palace, losing 3-0 to Wolves. The VAR has gone against us a few times this season. You can link midfield and attack, but normally the team is knackered. Thanks, Tobes. 60 minutes. Mark, we suck. And Ben, no worries, mate. Absolutely no pace on the bench. KWB maybe the quickest. Every game almost 100%. I would get ready for the hate in the comments. Everyone get ready. Get your cunts ready. Call me a cunt. Go on. Pablo wouldn't be a bad shout in this game. Pablo wouldn't be a bad shout in this game. He gives that tenacity. He links. He kind of screens the midfield for us as well. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Oh, stay hydrated, guys. Stay hydrated. There we go. Lack of options, really, 100%. Pablo got Souček at some point, maybe. He doesn't cost us any pace then. Exactly. He just screens a different part of the field, in my humble opinion. But the game has restarted. And the TV is working again. Some technical brilliance there during halftime. I'm going to have to shoot off in a second and go dish up the kids' dinner, or at least move it around the air fryer a bit, and I'll get the missus to dish it up. Well, 6-year-old daughter in there asleep, fast asleep on a Sunday afternoon. Mad, isn't it? They're all teenagers nowadays, aren't they? She's 7 years old. She's going to be 8 soon. Freya's going to be 8 soon. A lot of empty seats at the moment. People coming back from the bars. They've probably only just been served by the inept fucking bar staff in that stadium. You pay £8 for a warm pint of piss and probably get the wrong fucking drink. Served by some fucking 17-year-old that's never seen the other side of the bar in their life. But yeah, I can't remember who we was talking to the other. I think it was Toby. We were talking about the other night about how wrong they get it behind that bar. I went there last season, ordered a pint of lager, got a cider. There was 3 of them working behind the bar. There was no one else in the queue, and somehow they managed to fuck up one drink. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Let me go check their food. And I'm back. You 𝗪𝗀𝗃 lovers have me in stitches. He would be the best ever walking footballer. 𝗪𝗀𝗃 is fucking brilliant, mate. And when a word said against him, I couldn't care a fuck. He's a club legend. Done a lot for this club. He's a classy bloke. He's a leader. Puts his head in when everyone else is scared. The other day, you got to look, everyone's fucking shying away from the ball against Brentford. Everyone's getting scared. Not 𝗪𝗀𝗃. He stick his face in front of the boot. Like, we need more players like 𝗪𝗀𝗃, in my opinion. So, yeah, I couldn't care less what you think of him. He's a fucking legend. Class act. Let's see. What's going on here? West Ham on the attack anyway. Ball goes into the centre of the area. Tatty gets a shot away. Bowen has a shot low, centre of the goal, easily collected. Tatty kind of just fell over the ball then. It was a great pass in. No, he didn't. He just didn't connect very well. The Arsenal player got a block on it. But Bowen gets a low shot in, just straight along the ground, straight into the gloves of Raya, really. Some dodgy camera work there, bouncing all over the place. Still a lot of empty seats in the London Stadium. People making their way back. Seem to be in no rush. At all. Arsenal just playing the ball around comfortably at the back. Progressing into midfield with it. Rice on the ball. He's over on the right-hand side at the moment now. Passing to Eze passes back into defence. You all right, mate? What's that?
You can only try and lift her up now.
Shall I go throw some water over for you?
Yeah.
Wake her up, yeah? No, because then my bed will get wet.
Yoink her off the bed.
Oh, I think she's awake. Here it comes. Look, there she is, the zombie. The zombie is awake. The zombie's awake.
Freya? No.
There you go. Another Arsenal player falls down. Shh. Another Arsenal player falls down. I'm not sure whether it's a throw-in or what. What's going on here? Is this our ball? Yep, it's been played back. It was our free kick. And played back. Oi, oi, oi. Pack it in. Pack it in. Mummy's doing your dinner, darling. The feral animals are here causing trouble for me. Arsenal tried to play the ball through, but well read in defence there. Diouf now has the ball. Somerville seems to not want to make the run upfield and comes to nothing. Why did Somerville not make a run there? Why has Somerville not moved? He's not got himself into a position at all for Diouf. Gave him no options at all. That was shocking. Shocking. Arsenal are now camped in our half firmly. Declan Rice has the ball, release it down the line. I don't know who that is, to be fair. There's a glare on my TV screen, so I can't really read anyone's name. I know Rice has got the ball again. Trossard plays it out wide to whoever that is. Saka's on the ball, cuts inside, lets one go, but it goes miles wide of the goal. Miles wide of the goal. Hiya. Get up. Arthur, you guys aren't staying in here, mate. Take the blanket back into my room. I think I'm doing a better job of refereeing. My kids and the referees of refereeing this game. It looks like Disasi's taking the goal kick for Hermansson. Chat's gone a bit quiet here. Grow up. Exactly. Arteta looks confused. Going to get the light bulb out in the changing room at half time, maybe. Saka has a shot. Look who's in front of him. Arsenal taking an absolute fucking age to take a throw in here. Played down the line. Arsenal have got the ball still. Arsenal are building their attack slowly. Eze's got the ball in the middle. Arsenal just passing around the back now. They're not really that bothered. This suits them anyway to sit off us. They know they got options off the bench. We've got no options off the bench, to be fair. Quite a worrying position for us to be in, really, isn't it? Quite a worrying position. Eze's got the ball in the middle of the park. Ball's going out. Nope, Diouf keeps it in. He's going to take it down the line. Saka puts in a challenge on him. Fuck, the ref's giving us a free kick. The ref's actually giving us something. Fucking hell. Well played, Diouf. Yeah, I agree. Well played, Diouf. Let's get these up here. There we go. We've got some bubbles coming in there from Cross. Love that, mate. Thanks a lot, buddy. Getting them bubbles in. Oh. Hermansson's trying to organise the whole team for his to take his free kick. We all know that it's not going to hit a West Ham target. Long ball from Hermansson. Straight to an Arsenal head. Out for a West Ham throw. Let's go, Hammers. Give Man City the title. Yeah, you'd love it when you're... Go on, Cross. Diouf's looking for options on the throw. Oh, somehow it's skipped past the Arsenal player. Again, Somerville isn't out wide. Somerville's central. Tatty's the one with the ball down on the left flank. What is going on with Somerville today? Tatty keeps up the pressure. Nicks the ball off the Arsenal player. Oh, the ref's blown up. It's gone out for a throw. Great play there from Tatty. And West Ham start. That's what we want, Tony. That is what we want, mate. The ref's giving a throw into Arsenal. Somerville looks like he can't be asked, if I'm honest. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Arsenal on the breakaway here. Oh, the ball goes out. It's too much for him. Please, God, draw. Yeah, I'd take a draw. I would take a draw. Ball just too much on that ball there for Eze to chase down. Goes straight out for a West Ham throw. Diouf hoofs the ball to the Arsenal defence, who misjudged pass, goes back to West Ham, back to Arsenal. Ball pinging around, back up top, but there's no one in the centre of the park for the ball to hit. Tatty seems to be playing on the left-hand side here. We don't seem to have anyone central. Tatty's chasing down the ball. He's going to put pressure on Raya. No, he's not. He's just kind of given up there. He just stopped pressing Raya. Somerville's throwing his arms around. He does not look up for it. If only we had Traore on the bench today. Traore would be great. It'd be great to bring Traore on in this situation, but we don't have anyone ready to bring on the left-hand side. Somerville just don't look like he's at the races for me. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is my assessment of Somerville incorrect? Or do you agree? Arsenal again building from the back. Going down the wing. Miles Lewis-Skelly there on the ball. Bowen's going to chase. Bowen gets a foot in there, but not enough of a foot to knock the ball loose enough. Arsenal have the ball on the edge of the area. Todibo putting a bit of pressure in. Arsenal comfortably passing the ball around. Not a lot of pressure. Not a lot of pressure going on there. Somerville puts in the press, but not really enough. He really don't look arsed today. He really don't look arsed, unless he's been told to. What do I think of the match? I think we've done well so far, but I feel like Arsenal have got another gear to knock it up, so we need to kind of take advantage. You got to believe that Arsenal will score today, which means we need to get a goal, and it'd be better if we could take the advantage first, in my opinion. How are you feeling about the game? What do you reckon on the match today? Arsenal on the attack again, overrunning the midfield. Eze through ball to Saka, shoots over the bar centrally again. I feel shaky too, mate. Div goes down the line to Jimmy, who flicks the ball on. It's Tony or Damien. There's nothing wrong with Damien. You leave him alone. Oh, pressure put on the keeper there, but we've got that ball went out. That looked like the ball went out to me, but obviously that one went out, but the West Ham one didn't, apparently. Arsenal play the ball across field. Is that Meninguez? Got that. Come on, you irons. Does it feel like you're really there? Arsenal have got a corner here. Arsenal with a corner here. What could possibly go wrong? Mandy, I like your optimism, Mandy. Love your optimism. My apologies, Damien is on E20. He's convinced James was in E17. Let's get them bubbles in, Frog. That's it, mate. Arsenal corner goes in, headed straight out West Ham. Arsenal had the ball on the edge of the area. Stacker with the ball, passes it back to Trossard. Trossard looking to take his option, puts the cross in. Ball bounces. Eze passes it out to Rice, who puts the cross back in. Met by the West Ham head. Back out to Saka, who's got space. Great tackle there. Who's that that's gone down injured? Is that Fernandes? Fernandes is rolling around, clutching his ankle. The ball goes back in for Arsenal. Fernandes, is he still down? No, he's up. He's walking all right. Cross goes straight across goal. No problems from Rice there. Good defending, exactly that. Please let us get something from this. Yep, you'd love to see it, wouldn't you? You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. Oh, Arsenal are looking a little out of ideas. Commentator's curse. Commentator's curse. Just above 78 minutes. That'd be good. Feel shaky. No common hammers. Please let us get something from this. Exactly. Please let us get something from this. I didn't even want to watch his fucking game. I can feel my blood pressure fucking rising. Maybe I should do my blood pressure while I was on stream. Oh, God. As he's moving upfield, West Ham are just dropping off. Wan-Bissaka thinks about putting in a challenge and then kind of backs out of it. Somerville is kind of playing more centrally. Again, he should have been watching his man. He should have been watching Saliba there. Saliba was right next to him. Saka cuts inside again. Diouf stays with him. Diouf is not giving him an inch of space there. Well done by Diouf. Menendez has the ball, passes it back. There we go. Skelly advances there. Fernandez has got the ball. He's playing dangerously, but he's got no options. Tries to play a ball over the top to Bone, which is headed straight back out by an Arsenal player. And then Souček breathes on Eze. Arsenal get a free kick. Yeah, ref again. My cortisol. You mean cortisol? Levels going up. Yeah. And going. Again, the ref gives another call to Arsenal again. Every fucking time. Nah, the tiniest Declan Rice goes down like a sack of shit under hardly any fucking connection. Fucking just can't, mate. Didn't Mandy have to ban Damien? He's okay sometimes, and he acts it. Damien's not banned, I don't think. I just think he said he was taking a break. Pablo is coming on, by the way, for West Ham. Pablo is coming on. Ref is going on, no doubt. You got it there. Pablo is coming on. That is coming direct from the stadium. Declan Rice standing over this free kick about 30 yards out to the right-hand side of the West Ham penalty area. The referee's having a fucking whinge about something or other. Declan Rice stands over the ball. Is he going to go for goal, or is he going to put the ball? Ball goes over the top. Arsenal head into the centre of the area. Ref blows straight away. There's foul, Gabriel, on the West Ham player. There we go. Pablo Fatati, quite possibly. Fatati it is. Yep. Pablo on Fatati. Somerville has the ball here. Down in the corner, Arsenal win it. Souček in there. Somerville closes a man down. Ball's loose. Fernandez has got it passing to Bowen. Bowen takes a shot, just hits the Arsenal defender. Bowen looking across the field for options. He's got nothing. He passes it back. West Ham are still in possession of the ball there. Disasi plays it out wide to Diouf, who plays it back to Disasi. We're sitting deeper. Disasi turns, passes it back to Hermansen. Hermansen's got the ball. He's going to hoof it upfield, and it's going to go loose, no doubt, straight to an Arsenal player every fucking time we lose possession. One there by Bowen, though. Fernandez plays a long cross ball out to Diouf, who just can't fucking get there. Just can't get there. Fucking ridiculous, man. Just got to stretch your leg. I say that I couldn't fucking stretch my leg, to be fair. I'd fucking struggle. Not sure yet. Is Pablo good yet? We're not sure yet. First sign Nuno's closing down for the draw. No, I think this is Nuno giving Pablo a platform to kickstart his West Ham career. If he scores today, surely he can say nay to them naysayers. Odegaard looks like he's coming on for Arsenal. And someone else is coming on for Arsenal as well. I don't know who it is. Is that Havertz? I don't know. They're all cunts. Don't know. Couldn't give a fuck about any of them Arsenal players, to be fair. Odegaard is given that captain's armband. So Odegaard for Eze. I'm not. No, I actually do like him. There's a player in there. It's not his fault. He was brought in to play as an attacking fullback. He's been given an impossible task, mate. I'm not a hater. I just don't think he's he's played very well. Wilson on Tadibo. Wilson's still not on, no. Go on, Pablo, get the winner. Exactly. Yellow for Tadibo. See what happens. Pablo is he's closing down the ball already. That energy is evident already. Pablo is chasing down Raya. Arsenal on the breakaway here, though. We've got the ball. What happened there? I hope Diaz scores the winner. I hope so as well. Steve-O, why? What the fuck? Let me see what's happened. Elbow in the back. No need for that. No need for that. Wilson for Somerville, please. Yeah, I think that might be a shout. Pablo, exactly. We'll see. See though. That was a fucking silly foul from Tadibo there. There was no need for that, to be honest. That's just a lapse in concentration. That is a sign that we're starting to get tired. That is a sign when the players make silly mistakes. Declan Rice with a free kick. Left hand side of the West Ham goal. Plays it in over the top. That looked like it just hit Mavropanos' arm. That looked like it may have hit an arm. Yeah, there's a VAR check going on. The ball rolls onto Pablo's arm while he's on the floor. There's nothing Pablo can do about that. The ball rolls onto his arm while he's on the floor. They better not fucking give this. They better not fucking give this. He's laying on the floor. The ball rolls onto his arm. He's on the floor. There's fuck all we can do to get out of the way. VAR better not fucking give this. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. If they give this, I'm done with the fucking Premier League. If this is given, this will be an absolute fucking travesty. So it hasn't been given. Fucking rightfully so as well. That was fucking ridiculous. We're closing down. Somerville's on the ball, looking for options, pings it out right over the top. Bowen is on the ball, turns nicely. He's got Diouf down the line. Diouf's made that run. He's got Pablo central. Diouf's on the ball, cross. Pablo, oh, fucking hell. What a great attack. What a great attack. Oh, come on, you Irons. That would have been such a great time for Pablo. Nathan has just texted me saying he thinks we're going to nick this. You've heard that from Tonks. He thinks we're going to nick this. There we go. He thought it'd gone out. 𝗪𝗲𝘓𝗧 wins that ball strong. Big ball over the top from 𝗪𝗲𝘓𝗧. Down the line, searching for Pablo. Arsenal get to it. Ball goes out of play for a West Ham throw. West Ham on the ball. Bowen's got the ball there. An attacking position. Cross from West Ham. Oh, I can't meet a West Ham head. Ball bounces out to 𝗧𝗧𝗖𝗛𝗓. 𝗧𝗧𝗖𝗛𝗓 passes to Tebow. Bowen's on the ball. Ball through the middle to Pablo, who's bundled over, but the ref doesn't see that. If that was an Arsenal player, that would have been given. If that was an Arsenal player, that would have been given. Thanks for joining, Ricky. Nuno cannot go defensive. We have 5 at the back. Pablo should have gone down there under the elbow. Arsenal on the attack again. Somerville tracking his man. Diouf against Saka again. He's standing him up. Standing him up. Saka gets to cross away into the area. Over the crossbar again. Yeah, 100%. If that was an Arsenal player, that would have been given. Bear with me, guys. Saka there, offside by the looks of things. Saka almost everything will go now through Odegaard. It will. Whereas Russ? Russ is at the ground. What a ball, Deckers. It was a great ball. This is bent. Referee seeks fuck all for us. Exactly. West Ham score 79th minute. Let's hope so. Corner, come on, you Irons. Let's hope so. So Tonks. Just had a text off one of my Arsenal mates saying this has been a bit of a dogs this game, which is a good analysis of the game so far. Cross goes across. Raya puts it out of play. West Ham corner. You asked Pablo was good. Now you want to know where Russ is. I think there may be a we may have been infiltrated. It's getting nervy. It is getting nervy. You think this might be Damien, don't you? You think this might be Damien. West Ham corner goes into the box. Raya punches. Miscontrolled by Diouf there on the edge of the area. Aaron Wan-Bissaka with the ball in the centre of the park plays to Diouf out wide. How comes Arteta's allowed to stand wherever the fuck he wants on the pitch? Fernandes. Diouf's on the ball. Somerville cuts inside, releases one, cross, or headed out by the Arsenal player. Headed back in by Somerville to Pablo, who takes a classic, his trademark good first touch. Wan-Bissaka out to Diouf. Down the line to Somerville. Somerville's taken out by Saka. That's got to be a booking. Yeah, there we go. Free kick, yellow to us. GP, you do think so, don't you? Tony, I mean, Damien, Thing is with Diouf, he should have been an understudy this season. Emerson, perhaps. Exactly. I agree. I do agree. How's he missed? I know I'm on a fucking slower stream than you, mate. Nuno looks fucked, doesn't he? He looks absolutely fucking shattered. Big ball up top from Hermansen. Saliba. Oh, Fernandez. Oh, fucking hell, has he missed that? How the fuck has he missed that? Probably right, mate. Probably right. It was a good save. West Ham corner. Souček headers across goal. Fine margins. Somerville skips his man. He's dragged down again. Come on, that's another fucking yellow. You got to fucking stop this ref. They're fucking having him out there. He's causing some right fucking trouble, isn't he, Somerville? We need to really be playing through him, because if they're both on yellows, Saka and whoever this toss pot is, we should really be trying to fucking target them now. Mascara. We should really be targeting them, see if we can get a second yellow out of one of them. No, he's taking Saka off. This is going to be a problem, I reckon. Madueke's on. He likes a goal against us, doesn't he? Fernandez standing over the free kick. Goes in. West Ham head. Ping straight over the top. Goes out for an Arsenal throw. Shit. Ball goes in up top again. Pablo's just not offering anything up there, really. That should have been Wilson that come on instead of Pablo, if I'm honest. He's isolated, isn't he? Up top, he's isolated. He's not even really pressing as much as he normally does. Ball through Madueke, comfortably into the arms of Hermansen. 10 minutes of normal time to play now. Starting to get nervy. Havertz plays the ball in, but it's pinged out from the West Ham defence. We can't be pinned into our own half here. I feel like we should have brought Wilson on instead of Pablo, if I'm honest. You got to fucking press. You got to press. You can't just fucking let them play like this. You can't fucking stand off them like this. Trossard gets the goal for Arsenal. Stood off them. Let them fucking have the space. You let them have the space. We just sat off them. We invited that. No one was closing down. Considering we got such a defensive manager, why are we all just fucking sitting off like that? No, not one cunt put a challenge in. Not one fucking cunt put a challenge in. So Disassi comes off, yeah? We're fucked really because the Arsenal are just going to close the door on us, and we're not good enough to break them down when they play properly defensive. They're going to go down under every fucking touch now between now and the end of the game. They're going to milk every single throw-in for about 25 minutes. Looks like some of our players are showing a bit of fucking fight there for a change. No, that one isn't Damien, GP. I know that one isn't Damien. There's another one that's on Nuno. We've just sat off. We've just sat off and we haven't pressed at all. We haven't tried at all. Oh, fuck off to Debo. Don't start this shit again, mate. Don't start this shit again to Debo. I don't know what the fuck's happened there. I don't know what the ref's just blown up for there. Well, the ref's just sent off one of our coaches. This ref's such a fucking sensitive cunt. You shouldn't be managing. You shouldn't be refereeing a game in the Premier League if you ain't got a fucking pair of bollocks. You fucking snowflake. What a fucking wet wipe. They do love a 1-0. They do love a 1-0. We could have another 60 minutes, mate. We're not going to break them down. We're not going to break them down. They're shit asses. Somerville on the ball. Rice. Somerville skips past Rice, continues his run, and then just gets blocked off by Havertz. Free kick to West Ham. Fernandez is going to take the free kick. Obviously, he had that big chance for us before Arsenal score. Floated in, goes over everyone. Goes over everyone. Raya is going to waste about 25 minutes here, Nathan. Raya's going to waste about 25 fucking minutes here. Trossard is a wanker. I'm trying to foul Jimmy. Yep. Wilson should have been brought on earlier, shouldn't he? But we're not losing. We're not going down because we've lost 1-0 to Arsenal. This is because we didn't act quick enough on Potter. This is because we fucking. This is the board. This is the bold. Callum Wilson, massive deflection. West Ham corner, 94th minute. It's going to come to nothing though. Here comes the corner. We've got the corner. The goalkeeper's going up for the corner. He's lurking on the edge of that 6-yard area. Get in! Yes! Get in! Fucking love it! Why don't you fucking start that cunt? That's what he does when he's on the pitch. Fucking get in! Come on! Fucking hell. Come on. Oh, it feels so fucking good, doesn't it? Oh, here goes VAR. Here goes VAR. VAR. It don't look like a foul to me. It don't look like a foul to me. They're going to rule it out, though, aren't they? They're going to disallow this, aren't they? The check's been going on for too long. It's going on for too long. They're not going to give this. They're going to rule it out. They're going to rule this out. The ref's going to the monitor. They're going to disallow this, aren't they? I've hidden the comments because I think I'm behind you guys. This is going to be disallowed, isn't it?
I know, but like
Exactly that, Trudge. Exactly that. Exactly that. Arsenal have been doing this all fucking season. It's not clear and obvious.
oh, you look like something. You just said no.
Hermanson plays the ball up top. Straight back out by 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗁. His long balls this today have not been good enough. That wasn't a clear and obvious error. VAR shouldn't have even flagged it. Pablo was pushed into Raya. VAR haven't considered that. Arsenal do it all the time. They do it all the time. We've been absolutely fucking robbed here by VAR yet again. VAR have fucking relegated us. VAR have relegated us. That looked like a penalty there. Todibo needs to fucking calm himself down. That was nowhere near enough time. That was nowhere near enough time added on there after the VAR. Absolute fucking travesty. Arsenal have been doing that to opposition keepers all fucking season. This referee has got a fucking lot to answer for. It was absolutely fucking disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting what they've done here. Right, guys, if you want, you can jump over to the highlight show. Yeah, you can jump over to the highlight show. Russ will be live there in a minute. Scheduled to start anytime now. Thanks for joining in, guys. Thanks a lot. See you later.